we go.
How's it going, everybody? We live. We live. It's been a minute.
Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Let's start.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Barnyard. We have a great show for you guys today. Not only do we have Tophia puking on herself, Rax waiting for another storm coming, we also have the return of Only Use Me Blade. I didn't have this one on my 2025 bingo list, but I think I definitely should have, because if you guys didn't know, Blade was 362 days sober, but by his own words. I've heard plenty of people say that he looked hungover on stream, but by his own words, 362 days sober, but he just couldn't make it a year. So now we get to watch new Blade streams for the rest of 2025, most likely.
Oh yeah, brother.
And Leap and Lemur. Oh yeah, there. Leap and Lemur, how do you feel about seeing Only Use Me Blade coming back for one more year? Because I don't think the leg holes will last up much longer. I think this might be the end of it, potentially.
I was just about to say that it was only a matter of time, bro. Like, it was only a matter of time before Blade started going on the bottle again. I was waiting for it. I was hoping that he might actually, make it through, because you always hope that alcoholics somehow make it through, even though he's probably not a good person, right? But, whatever. It happens. It's what we expected. And now, here we go.
Yeah, good people like me are supposed to pull through, Only 3 drinks a night will keep the leg holes away, everybody. But, also, don't pound the Jaeger twice. That'll also help.
Nova's here. Hey, Nova. I think the Novine universe is here. How's it going, Nova, you meatball? How you doing, buddy?
Nova Online, since Only Use Me Blade is back drinking, why don't you start off the new year just testing out some like Jack Daniels shots, or maybe just potentially, you like to copy lolcows anyways. Just take a couple of Jaeger bombs.
Bro, Nova's just mad because me and you are actual YouTubers, and that's his quote unquote dream. It's his dream to be a YouTuber. Seems to be all these lolcows' dreams, right? But this dude just can't do it. He can't become a YouTuber. He's stuck being a TikTok lolcow, and I think that just pisses him off.
Lemur, I think it would be absolutely hilarious. Nova, he has this obsession with doing Dance Dance Revolution right now. Like, Nova, why aren't you doing like full body cam Dance Dance Revolution? That would be absolutely hilarious. Like, why are you depriving us of content? Like, bro, that's what you're supposed to be doing, giving us content. Like, TikTok could be gone any minute. You got to step up your game, bro.
Exactly. Oh, the stream. Are we back, guys? Is the stream down?
Oh,
the stream's being weird.
Did the stream go down? Oh,
it's my bit rate. It's because I haven't streamed.
The satellite man.
Hold on, let me mess around with my bit rate.
It's the satellite man.
That has to be it. They usually let you mess around with it while you're still alive. Let's see.
Shoot. It's our bad, guys. It's been a fat minute since we streamed, but how are you guys doing today? Has it been a nice night? Unfortunately, you ran into Nova. It happens to the best of us. He likes to, come around these streams. I really don't know why. Luckily for him, we chop the TikTok ban Meltdowns. Yeah, Nova, you was going to be a primetime feature, but just like always, you just lack it a little bit. You're not a top tier lolcow. With Jupiter the Hybrid coming back and Only Use Me Blade not been sober anymore, I mean, who knows? You just might not be covered anymore, and then what are you gonna do? I mean, you can only have so many 10 Dr. Peppers, homie, and then it's game over.
Yeah, that dude dipped, bro. He's a pussy. You already know he did. But I was able to fix it. I'm pretty sure I just had to turn the bit rate down and until the frames stop dropping. Yeah, streamer type shit. But yeah, for some reason, OBS's default bit rate is pretty high. So it's not as high as you need it. And, my internet's not the best, not like the greatest internet in the world. So, of course, yeah, had to turn that down a little bit.
The satellite man just couldn't let us roast Nova. He just couldn't take it for too long. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was a tad tired before we came on stream, but like being able to roast Nova and him hearing it, it really perked up my mood. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and seeing you toss tomatoes at him, what a great crowd we have, Give yourself a round of applause. If you got the smokables, smoke one up. That's what I'm doing right now. And if you got the drinks, take a shot. You guys earned that one. Big ups on the Barnyard Crew. You guys are the
Hell
big
yeah.
homies.
Hell yeah, folks. Y'all came through on that one. Y'all scared Chomova away real quick, folks. Real quick. All right, so he threw us off a little bit, but basically, like as Chilla was saying, we're gonna be looking at Tophia. We're gonna be looking at Only Use Me Blade. We're gonna be looking at a bunch of good locales, right? I have a Cyrax video being sent to Chilla right now, and I had to edit out a couple of Cyrax's slurs. You know how it is. Homie always throws around slurs. But first, we're going to be getting into Tophia. And if y'all don't know, Tophia had a meltdown so hard that she threw up. I think you mentioned that, Chilla, right? You also did a video on her.
Yeah, it was something else. I woke up at like 5 in the morning. I was like, man, I think I'm gonna do an Uncle Gums video today. And then I get on Twitter and I see that, X Twitter, whatever you want to call it, who really cares? I see that Tophia had thrown up on herself after raging. I'm like, okay, whatever I was playing beforehand, we got to drop that. Some serious things have happened in lolcow history. Tophia has threw up on herself. Now I'm thinking, Lemur, she had to be raging pretty hard to get to that extent, right? Well, no. It took her about 3 to 2 minutes of raging to just throw up all over herself, guys. And it wasn't just like a simple, oh, it happened once. It lasted for a minute. I'm like, how bad of health do you have to be in to just like instantly throw up on yourself from being so angry? That's got to be some bad, like, what's it called? Acid reflux or something?
Oh, yeah. For some reason, the stream keeps going weird. You guys just have to refresh. It should be fine. I just refreshed and it loaded again. I don't know if it's on YouTube's end or I have no idea, but it's being weird.
Lumon, literally, she cries and vomits at the same time. It's an impressive feat that I didn't think many people were capable of. And honestly, Tophiachu, she needs to conserve her fluids and what she's got in her stomach. I mean, she spends all of her money at Comic-Con. She doesn't need to be doing that to herself.
Exactly. She's always talking about all the stress that she's in, and she's just causing more stress to herself.
But Lemur, I guess maybe she can get by with it because she doesn't have to buy pee pads anymore. Because the
Yeah,
government
dude.
appoints Mamachu people.
That was pretty sick. That was
Wow.
sick shit.
What was sick about it is Tophiachu just putting Mamachu on blast like that. And basically, someone pointed this out to me in the comments section, everybody, that Tophiachu mentioning that basically proves everything Squid said, like every bit of it. Because there was like Pampers or diapers and like throughout the hotel or apartment, whatever the heck they was in. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, and they're like, oh, of course, those are Mamachus, and there's a good reason now we know they was going through bed sheets consistently. It's because Mamachu was having problems and just running right through them.
Yeah, dude, it's sick, bro. Pee stain mattresses, and yeah, diapers all over the floor is pretty wild, dude. I don't think that the government gives you pee pads. Is that a thing? Like that can't be a thing that is medical, right? I don't think that's right.
I guess it's a thing. Oh yeah, I'm for sure that could be a medical thing. It's just I don't know. Mama Chew's only like 59 or 60. I feel like that's a little bit young, but Mama Chew doesn't seem like she's in the best health. And the way Tophiachu lives, I mean, she's probably not too far off herself. The cough is contagious in that car. Mama Chew's got a terrible one, and Tophiachu's is catching up as well. We don't need to hear from Brother Chew. We all know. We hear from Cyrax every now and then, and that's basically like hearing from Brother Chew.
Yeah. All right, folks, let's get into this. I think that's enough introduction. So this is Tophiachu's initial live. She did two. She did one where she started like throwing up on herself, and then another where she started talking about Hershey, I believe. She started crying about Hershey, and pretty nasty. So let's get into it.
Bro, 300,000. I'm done. I'm gonna freeze my buttons off. Hey, I need to start promoting more of my merch too. I don't do enough of that. I got some very cool t-shirt designs coming. Some ideas.
Who would want a Tophiachu shirt? What would she even design?
Bro, she just steals people's art. That's all
One
she
is
does.
gonna be, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it should say because I think I was just gonna put Uncle Buck because, you know, I like John Candy. Because, you know,
Yeah, bro. She'd be putting what was it called? Mickey Chew? She'd be putting Mickey Chew on a shirt and shit like that. That's really the only art that Tophiachu has. Yeah, but other than that, she's just stealing clip art from Google Images and then posting it on shirts. You know, she does that all the time. People have caught her doing that like numerous times. And then she says that it's new shit because she's putting it on a t-shirt. She doesn't understand how copyright works. And then she thinks that she's going to get deals with these major companies. Nah, you're not, dude. You just steal other people's art. And I doubt anybody's buying those t-shirts anyway.
Unless Tophiachu's smell becomes modern art, I don't think anything is artful coming from her or the rest of the Chew crew.
Exactly, bro.
I wanted to make it like a yearbook photo, but then I was like, no, why don't I just like, it looks like a Polaroid and then it says Uncle Buck. So I don't know. Yapping. I'm just talking about t-shirt designs. How is that yapping? If you don't like me talking, you can leave. That's what a live stream's for. It's for talking. To talk. What the fuck?
You know what? I think next time I need to turn down the latency.
I had never seen this in my life. This is so fucked up, man.
I know that's
some of you. Never mind, I was going to call you bastards, but I better be nice today, right? Because some of you guys don't be seeing the repost that I post on my TikTok, and it's pissing me off. There was literally...
turn it down. I guess, yeah,
an ice truck.
I don't know how
it was an ice cream truck.
Anyway, I gotta slow the video down.
And so it was literally the government trying to lure immigrants out by pretending to be an ice cream truck. I had never seen that in my lifetime. I was like...
Thank you, Mikey.
I was like, oh, fuck.
The Barnyard.
Like, I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, you guys
I don't have to be nice to you. I don't have to be nice to anybody.
The video is loud. It's like drowning. Chill out. There we go.
You know, you could. Some of you guys could stop typing. Some of you guys don't know how to shut the fuck up sometimes, and it's annoying. You talk too much, homeboy. You never shut up. You talk too much, homeboy. You never shut up. You talk over here, and you talk over there. You talk so much that you talk everywhere.
Background.
You talk too
much.
Coughing a lung up.
Exactly, but hold on, guys. Let me make this connection real quick. Listen to me. She kind of sounds like Uncle Gums here. Do you guys remember when Uncle Gums would do those little raps where he would be like, you know, talking to minors and then rapping to them? This is kind of like what Tophiachu is doing right now. She hella reminds me of Uncle Gums, the way she's making this weird, stupid fucking song, bro, with this dumb rhyme scheme.
Too much. Homeboy, you projecting? You know what projection is? Obviously, I talk a lot because it's alive. It's not supposed to be silent. Like, and you know what's funny? The same people that are complaining I talk so much are the same people that are listening. No one's forcing your stupid ass to listen. I wouldn't listen to someone who talks so much. I leave. Obviously, if I talk too much, you wouldn't be here. You enjoy it, so stick around, grab a snack, and come on back. Like Wendy Williams. I used to like Wendy Williams all the time. Grab a snack and come on back.
Ridiculous stuff.
It's time for Hot Topic.
Like, crying so hard you throw up on yourself.
Exactly.
Whenever she says Hot Topics. I'm not getting a job. You get a job. You get a job, Bobby. Go get a job. You get a job. I don't need a job. What's a job? I don't need one.
Whatever.
Car life? Okay.
When she's singing like that, guys, I wonder if it really hits home to her. Like how pathetic she sounds.
No responsibilities. I don't gotta pay fucking rent.
Like,
so
really?
I can live wherever I want to. I can sleep wherever I want to. I can drive wherever I want to. I can go wherever I want to.
Has a job or knows they need one, like to improve their life. But Tophiachu is literally sitting in a car with her mom coughing a lung up in her ear right next to her, letting her brother go out and work, and her brother choose a degenerate. How are you going to rely on a degenerate to house you? And then at the end of the day, going to tell everybody, I'm not going to get a job. I just don't want one. As a matter of fact, how dare you even like ask me about it? Do you know how much I make on TikTok? I make $180 a month. You know, screw your jobs. I'll only make $500 a month going work at a real job. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, she has to know that what she's doing is basically complete rage bait at this point. That's it, dude. She's just saying a bunch of stupid shit and then the chat goes wild. Tophiachu's been doing that for a while. I don't know if she does it for attention. I mean, I think this live stream proves that it might not be for attention since she like genuinely broke down, but I don't know if it's actually genuine. What do you think, Chilla? I think in your video you were saying that some of it might have been genuine, but like the beginning might have been a little bit played up. What do you think?
I think this beginning is like all crocodile tears because like, do you guys remember like the famous clip of that one girl like breaking down Tophiachu, and she's like, listen, Tophia, you do this, that, and the third, and Tophiachu just goes just like whoa, 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 just starts crying out of nowhere. You could tell it was all fake because Tophiachu just wanted that girl to leave her alone. Like, I think Tophiachu was like seeing the comments, and they definitely get to her. Like, Tophiachu is a moody person. These comments like get to her sometimes, but I don't think it got to her to the point where she like was like actually crying. I think she just wanted people to shut up for a minute, in all honesty, and feel bad for her. But when it comes to like Tophiachu like earning money off this, I never feel like Tophiachu is smart enough to consciously think, if I promote sympathy right now, big ups on me. That catches me off guard every single
Bro,
time.
that's why I use that, dude. It's the best. It's the best soundbite. I love that Chris Chance soundbite.
I'm like, what demon is coming to attack me for talking about lol cows all of a sudden? That's a satellite, man. That must be what Tony Chase hears every time before something starts attacking his tooth.
Definitely, bro. For sure, for sure. But yeah, what were you saying? You were talking about Tophiachu.
I think I was definitely at the end of my point. I'm pretty sure, guys. But if I wasn't, moral of the story is, I don't think Tophiachu is smart enough to sympathy bait, but I do think she's smart enough to pull on crocodile tears.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. And I remember that live stream that you're talking about, the Aunt Karen live stream, and she was definitely playing it up, and it's super reminiscent, like of that live stream. Like the shit that she's doing in these two live streams, basically the same shit, right? Like you can tell that she's just crying because she wants people to shut up. Like that's it. She just doesn't want to hear the comments. She wants people to have sympathy for her, and she thinks that if she cries about it, that people will focus on her crying and feel bad for her. That's it. I think that's truly it, bro. She doesn't really give a fuck. But maybe it is genuine. I don't know. It's hard to tell with Tophia because she's kind of crazy, you know.
Just a little bit. She got a little Papachu in her.
Yeah, exactly.
I can take showers. I can do whatever I want. I have for freedom. You know why? Because people think that I enjoy living out of a car. So why not just do what you think? What you think? You think that's worse?
That time.
I
was listening to
am laughing at all the
Tophiachu.
people regretting their decision of voting for Donald Trump. That's what your stupid ass gets. One girl crying on the internet that now Trump made a law that if you receive child support, you cannot claim your child on taxes.
Thank you guys for the
donuts.
donos.
And it looks like it came right off the lot. Anyways, it was on the back of the truck.
We appreciate it here at the Barnyard.
Like
we'll read all
I
donuts
just busted out laughing
at the
like,
end of the stream, unless it's
Trump,
so funny that we absolutely have to throw it up at the moment.
Basically,
oh yeah, I have a log.
If you receive child support, the only person who could claim the child on taxes is the father.
Donuts.
Because the one who is paying the child support is the one who can claim the children, not the one who receives it. And she also said that she also said, let me fix the seat.
Here we go with Tophiachu talking about things that don't concern her at all.
Was like,
why would she even think about children? He ain't going to have any.
So why does he get to claim them on taxes? Because I'm the one who takes care.
Yeah, that's one thing that people always talk about when it comes to Tophia is the fact that for some reason she has this weird obsession with talking about children. Like she talks about other people's kids. I believe like she followed that one little Jake Paul. I don't know what his name was, but you guys remember when that was super popular when like Jake Paul had like a mini little version of himself? Oh shit, we got a dollar dono here. Appreciate the dollar, homie. But anyway, as I was saying, she just is weird, right? She follows these little kids online. She's always talking about little kids, and that's just a connection that people always make with Tophiachu, and it really makes you wonder, like, why? What's with like locals and their obsession with children? It's weird as fuck. It really makes you think.
Yeah, it's like Blade's the only one standing at this point, you know? And he's still got a year of drinking left. Who knows what he'll turn into?
Oh yeah, dude, that guy's leg is gonna rot off now that he now that he started drinking again, bro. I wonder if that started getting better. He should have did an update, like a daily update of his leg. Is it still bad? I mean, I guess once you get that far, you can't go back, right?
Blade is a top tier grifter. I mean, he'll charge his pay pigs like $30 to reveal each leg hole. He's shameless, bro. He'll do it, guys. You know, if a pay pig tosses that up, I mean, it will happen. Don't get that twisted. But like, you know what I want to see? I don't want to see it, but I'd like to hear about it. Who has more? Does Cyrax have more scabs on his body, or does Only Use Me Blade have more leg holes? I mean, I think that's a fair competition.
It is, bro. And I think Cyrax might win that because of the fact that like it's almost as if he's constantly getting scabs, right? And then they heal and then he gets another, and then they heal and then he gets another. Whereas I feel like Blade's leg is almost at a constant state and it slowly gets worse. And Cyrax has just constantly been shedding. I believe I called him a lizard last time when during my last premiere. I was saying that he has lizard skin because he sheds so much, right? I mean, this dude has lizard skin. We got another $2 dono. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Dono sound of Rax poop auto tune. Oh god, that's such a good idea. That's a great idea for the next stream. We got to do that, Chilla. We got to do that. I'll isolate it.
We'll make them fart. Yeah, we'll up the game for those. More than just the cursing, because that is a great idea. Oh god, guys, I don't know if this is in the docket for today, but let's just acknowledge, because we've all seen the clip, every single one of us. I don't even think we have to watch it again. It's ingrained in our memory. How perfect the old god in that clip was. It was golden. It was golden, bro. The one time the auto tune works, Lemur. The one time.
Bro, why'd you guys have to do that to the fake Tophiachu, bro? I'm gonna unhide the fake Tophiachu next time. I don't care, bro. They donated $5. They said, I'm not crazy, mind you. I work hard and support my family. I have enough money for an apartment. So why can't I go to Comic-Con? I can't even. Yeah, that is so Tophiachu coded. And then we got $3 from Hannah. Her stream today, 80% was talking about little boys. Yeah. Oh, spam. We got spam. What is it saying? Response? Response to what, bro? Response to me doing your mom. All right.
Care that mostly. I said, that's what your stupid ass gets?
No, definitely.
Like, all these people are out here crying, regretting their decisions of voting for Trump. You're stuck with him for 4 years. And did you know that there is already a Republican that is putting a law in place so we don't have to ever vote again? What the fuck did I tell you guys? It's already happening. There is a Republican that is drafting up a bill for Trump so we never have to vote again. I think it was posted on the Shade Room. We are fucked. We are fucked. And unless there's people that upholds the Constitution to block that bill, which I hope they block it, if not, we're fucked.
We'll be
stuck with Trump as a dictator.
5 days.
It's literally, like, these 4 years are literally going to be the fall of America. And this is the reason why countries laugh at us. They think we're one big joke. We are so screwed, and people don't.
You are that one big joke. You're like the prototype of the American that everybody else is laughing at. What are you even talking about? Like, you are the joke. Sitting there in your car, not wanting to work, thinking that you can make social media your job. That's the issue with America. You're the problem with America, Tophia. There's a lot of other things I can say.
Honestly?
Yeah, what's up?
Honestly, isn't Tophiachu the face of China? Aren't sun bears from China, bro?
Oh yeah, she does kind of look like
Tophiachu.
I don't want to hold on.
Tophiachu has the face of a sun bear and the passion. You know, she loves TikTok. I mean, I'm pretty sure Tophiachu is the face of China. I think it fits.
Yeah, it's Xi Jinping, right? Is that how you say his name? Xi Jinping. There you go. Yeah, the Chinese president. She does kind of look like that dude. Yeah, you would call him a president, right? The leader, the Chinese leader, I guess you can say. I don't know if a president is a conventional term.
I'm more familiar with the South Park character than the real life man. So my history in that part is a little skewed. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you guys.
Either way, pretty interchangeable. She does kind of look like Winnie the Pooh, and so does he. So yeah, you can make the connection. It's pretty easy.
No, I'm talking about the sun bear, bro. Have you never seen a sun bear?
I believe I have.
Have you guys never seen a sun bear?
Is that the browner bear? Like
when Tophiachu's mane, yeah, when her mane is in full force, everybody, dude, it is like exactly like a sun bear. Like the resemblance is uncanny.
Oh yeah, bro, for sure. I've always thought Tophiachu looked like some kind of bear, but yeah, that would definitely be the bear, the specific bear.
Realize it. We're so fucked. Yes, there are things that I should worry about because it greatly affects me, especially the rollback on DEIs, especially the fact that they can now discriminate against you because of color of your skin. And I'm not saying I would face oppression and not be able to get a job. What Trump is doing right now affects a lot of us. First of all, we're going to have to pay higher taxes while the rich get tax cuts. And that's not even going to be the half of it. Grocery prices are only going to go up from here. We ain't even going to be able to afford jack shit. $10 is only going to get you one egg. To be truthfully honest, a lot of this stuff does affect me. That's why I went and voted for Kamala Harris, because I knew that the stuff that Trump was going to do in office greatly affects me. It affects me because of the laws that were taken away by women. If they wanted to have abortions, now they can't. Now, I think in New Mexico, we're allowed to have abortions. They never revoked that. But there is a lot of stuff that greatly affects. And first of all, you guys don't realize that the government is the reason why people are homeless, and you want to say it's someone's fault. No, it's not. Because at the end of the day, I can still go get a job, but I'm not making enough to survive. Why am I going to go work standing 8 hours to come to a car to sleep? Because that's what's going to happen. People think that if I get a job, I'm going to go get a place to live. Okay, I'll go get a place to live without my family. I'll abandon them and leave them in a car because that's the only choice.
Ezra Kaya Mordecai Fazario, leader of, what's his bank called again, Chilla?
Oh, no, I have no idea, but I do know it has a gazillion dollars in stock or put up somewhere. It is the most wealthy bank in all of Quickville. There's none other.
It's like First World National Bank or some like
First World National Bank.
Conglomeration of words, you know?
Yeah. Funnily enough, guys, Tophiachu mentions during this video, I think I cut it out in mine. It just literally led to nothing. You guys know Tophiachu will just talk about just bring up a topic for no reason. But she mentions that her dad used to sell life insurance. And I was just like,
the motel just threatened to kill me.
I love that soundbite, bro.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right, that one got me again. You guys got me again. But could you guys imagine Papachu selling someone life insurance? Who is going to buy it from that man? I would just be like, pay him some money to leave me alone because I think my life might be in danger. The guy's like, yeah, absolutely insane. Like, imagine him running up to you, dressed like full on, wearing nothing but green crosses, got that same like tire he's got around him in the arrest footage, trying to sell you life insurance.
Yeah, dude, Papachu is definitely like a fever dream. He'd be a nightmare, and I don't think I'd ever step foot near the guy because he just like exudes a kind of like intense energy that would really throw me off. I'd probably be like kind of fearful for my life if I came pretty close to him. He's one of those locals that is very unpredictable, right? There's a lot of locals that are unpredictable, like Ian Foote comes to mind, you know what I mean? A local that like you would think would just like, you know, they could do some shit, right? They could get some shit done because they don't care. They're so crazy. They don't give a fuck, right? That's basically what I'm getting at, is that Papachu is one of those kind of locales where I wouldn't even want to be next to the guy. I don't even think I'd let myself get near the dude. I'd be like, nah. I turn the other way if I seen him on the street type shit.
Yeah, like Papachu, Daniel Larson, and Ian Foote, like whether they're on camera or not, you absolutely know they're up to some insane stuff, bro. Oh, here's just a nice little mention. I'm gonna tell you guys about this. So Brandon Brutal here recently posted to his Facebook that he was skateboarding down the street. If you guys don't know who Brandon Brutal is, he's like the cringe emo dude who was like texting like a 15-year-old or something like that, and he got sent to jail. I don't think he went to prison for I don't know how to put this in YouTube terms, but he was yelling very aggressively at a school about things that he shouldn't have, if you guys catch my drift. And he got sent to jail for that. And here recently he made a post saying he was skateboarding, and some kids were making fun of him on the street, so he hopped off his skateboard, and just so he didn't do anything to them, he decided to go Super Saiyan in the middle of the street. It's like, what? It's amazing what these lolcows post to the internet, but sometimes you got to wonder what goes on when they're not posting, because it's still the insane shit. And people like Papachu, it is like, it's 10 times worse.
Yeah, who knows what Papachu's doing right now, but let's watch Tophiachu continue to ramble on. And I think her meltdown starts at 14 minutes, so I want to see the rest of this, though. I want to see the build up to this meltdown, because I haven't seen a lot of it, so I want to check it out.
The first option I have is to afford a 1-bedroom for me. For my family, I can't do it. And I still can't afford a 1-bedroom for myself. $600 is not enough, because you have to make triple that. You have to make triple your income. It makes no fucking sense. You've got people in China that buy houses and don't have to pay property taxes. You've got people in other countries that get free healthcare, and we don't even get free healthcare. There is so much that goes into effect, and you want to blame somebody, right? You don't want to blame the government.
The government is pretty complex. Like, giving everybody free healthcare is a complex system, and often it doesn't work out as great as you would think it would. It sounds good on paper, right? It's one of those things that sound good on paper, but if you try to actively put it into effect, it's not going to come out good 100% of the time. It's going to take some work, right? So it's definitely not a fix-all, and there's going to be like issues even when it comes to giving people free healthcare, because then you got to realize that, okay, now you have to have doctors that are paid by the government, and then it comes out of people's taxes, and it's complicated, right? It's complex. And it's a system. It's not just like, okay, now everybody gets free healthcare and everybody's happy. You got to think about everybody else on the back end. And that's something that Tophiachu doesn't think about. And a lot of people that make arguments like that don't think about, is that the government is a complex system. It's not just like, okay, let's implement this and then let's go. Like, there's some things that are like that you can act on quickly, and that's good. But something like giving everybody free healthcare isn't one of those things. And it's not going to work out every single time. But we basically do have free healthcare in the form of Obamacare, right? Or at least low healthcare, depending on how much income you make. So I don't know what she's complaining about realistically. But yeah. Anyway.
He just wants everything free, bro.
She doesn't understand what she's saying. She doesn't understand. She just talks shit, bro. Like, free healthcare, free everything, bro. Just give her a house. She probably wants free housing too from the government. Fuck it. If it's free,
right? You want to say, oh, it's your fault, because I'm not fucking lazy. I could work my ass off and work hard. I could have a successful business and still be fucked under Trump. It doesn't matter. I work my tail off every day. I'm always coming up with things to do. Like, I'm always working on t-shirt designs. Who gives a fuck if people don't buy it? Maybe my life might turn around. Why do I gotta live like how you live? Saying, well,
and don't get me wrong, health insurance sucks too. I'm not saying health insurance is good either. That's also a complex system that sucks, and it needs work in a lot of places. There you guys go. Because I see a lot of people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's all complex, and Tophiachu has no idea what she's talking about.
Oh, nobody's going to do this because you don't fucking push yourself. Do you not realize that it's going to be mass homelessness? Because eventually in the future, nobody's going to be able to afford rent, even with a 9-to-5 job. You sit there thinking you're so secure and you're better than everybody else with your job when a 9-to-5 job is not secure. They can fire you for anything at any moment. They can find some sort of reason to fire you. We don't need you anymore. You know what? They really don't need you anymore, because they're trying to build robots to do everything that you do, except without the complaining about not making enough money. That's what you get for asking for more minimum wage. You got giant companies. You got companies like Elon Musk and his Tesla company building robots to take your jobs. So that way you right? It's going to be an iRobot situation. Robots, you know what's crazy? Back in the early 1900s, and this is like 1900s, not like.
I mean, if somebody in the chat can come up with a system to give everybody free healthcare that's easy, you can do that. But you can go ahead and do that. But saying that free healthcare is complex isn't taking a side at all. It shouldn't be an issue. It really shouldn't. They're both complex systems. You can't just give everybody free healthcare like Tophiachu wants. That's, I mean, come on. Everybody knows that. You shouldn't be arguing with me on that.
Like somebody said 1900s and it's 1994. No, the early 1900s when Model T cars came out, Ford cars, all of those were hand built. Look at technology now. Who builds the cars? Robots. Robots build your cars. They don't need you. They don't need you. They already have robots in certain countries that are serving people. They have robots at restaurants that serve people. They have a robot they built that cooks in your kitchen. It cooks for you. All you gotta do is say cook spaghetti. And it pulls up a recipe and cooks you the spaghetti.
For Tophiachu,
they don't need you.
it's going to be a
fat
minute.
Would rather
or there's robots who can just on demand get so angry they rage out and then puke on themselves. Like, you know, she's going to be a lolcow for a fat minute, guys. Tophiachu is secured in this job.
That's something that you can't replicate. You cannot replicate that with automation, man.
I mean, maybe like when does Futurama take place? Year 3000. So like we got a good bit ahead of us before we get there. So Tophiachu, I think in all of our lifetime, you've got a job. And plus, if you ever get boring, you got 3 other family members who are lolcows too. Does anyone ever consider that? I brought it up in my last video that Tophiachu is one of the most unlucky lolcows out there, right? Because like every other lolcow in the world can get off the internet, and for the most part, they're good. They're like, there's nothing anyone can do, right? Except for Tophiachu, because all 4 of her family members would have to leave the internet all at once, and we all know how unlikely that is to happen.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Hire someone who complains that they can't afford to live. I would be complaining. I would be like, I don't need this fucking job. Why would I want to go? The amount of money I've made on social media is crazy, considering why would I made more than I did working at a job. Why would I want to go to a job? Why? It just doesn't make sense. You tell me.
Why would you want to make money and have security? Like, you're obviously not making enough on social media to say it's your job yet. I don't think you're making enough. Chilla, do you think that she's making enough with the amount of times that she's complaining about not having enough money for things and starting GoFundMes? Like, would you say that Tophiachu is secure in working, you know, social media?
You know, I mean, I'm gonna say no. If she cleared 200, guys, I would say yeah, she's got this. But since she only made 180, I'm gonna say not really. And yeah, and she's not really safe, is she, anybody? Because isn't Tophia also the same person who has said multiple times, like, people are running up to her car? Dude, what am I saying? She's literally about to cry about this in like 3 minutes. I'm just gonna be quiet and we'll just let it play. You guys will hear how big of a hypocrite Tophiachu is about to be in just a short amount of time.
Quality videos on YouTube, and you know, live my life. I was looking at the cameras at Walmart and they don't have any. There were some cameras missing on the display. So
she has a camera.
I could have bought a drone too. I could have.
Wants to record Reddit videos, guys.
You have a green blanket?
Wants to buy.
I don't have a green blanket.
Camera.
No, actually, well, I may take in a year. No, actually, this year it's probably going to be more than that because of the subscriptions. If people keep subscribing, which you can subscribe. You're not like blocked from subscribing. Mind you, that's not it. I'm trying to do a lot more other stuff. I want to do YouTube videos. Like one YouTube video, if I get...
I'll be right back, homie.
If that 50 million, I keep saying this, man. If I would have got the views that I was pulling on TikTok on YouTube, I could have bought a house right now. I gotta, you know, my phone has no storage, so I have to get a camera. So I'm gonna have to wait till next payment to get a camera. And on top of that, I have some other things coming to help my family. There's some stuff coming in the next weeks. So yeah, we'll get rid of this old boy. This old boyo. It's too bulky. I agree with my brother. This SUV is too bulky. and it's time that we do something. So yeah. Being lazy and fat is crazy considering the fact that how am I lazy and fat when I'm talking about what I'm doing? Something you don't understand. You see, here's the thing. You sit your ass on TikTok and then complain about people asking for money or help for rent. There was one lady that got a job, which I don't know the update, her situation, but she had just got a work from home job and was about to be evicted out of her house. She worked hard for her house only because she didn't get her first paycheck yet because she hasn't started working. She was about to be evicted, and I went in there and liked the live. You know why? Because engagement is everything. I don't have to give people money to help out. That's the thing between me and you. The difference is you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself, and that's a selfish bastard. Those are people that I really don't care about. I really don't care about the selfish bastards that have no dad that think of them fucking selves. Because
even if you do go like her stream, right? You should also send her a galaxy because she'll complain about you just liking her stream.
You only give a fuck about yourself. That's why America's fucked up. That's why I hope Trump. I'm glad Trump is punishing y'all. You guys are getting punished with Trump. That's what the fuck you get. Like, I don't know. Some people need a reality check or a wake up call, because sitting here accusing people of the way the fucking system is so crazy. The system is designed to keep people poor. Do you not know how that fucking works? It keeps the rich rich and it keeps the poor poor.
I gotta get a water real quick.
You can't fucking tell me otherwise. You got Elon Musk with his fucked up cars, but he's making loads of money. He's laughing at us.
Do you guys think if Elon Musk offered Tophiachu a car, she would accept it?
$1 million
I would say, yeah.
They were that all for $1 million that they fucked America over. Because Elon Musk said, whoever votes for Trump wins $1 million. You guys.
What is she talking about right now? I just come back and she's talking about whoever votes for Trump gets $1 million. What is she yapping about?
You guys.
You know,
that's like that one.
Brother Chu in. She's like, listen.
And I was bringing up, and I can't remember.
I will get canceled on TikTok if I do this. But I mean, we need that $1 million, brother Chu. I mean, you got to go. You got to do it for the family. I mean, she might even found Papachu on the streets. You know, like finally after all these years, like, hey, you remember us? We're your family. And we really need a chance to get $1 million. And you guys know Papachu, $1 million. Oh, yeah, I'll do anything for $1 million. But, you know, I don't need $1 million because I'm a gazillionaire, but I will. We'll try for that $1 million. And it's like she always complains about these people. But, you know, if like she got any good thing from them, like she would be praising them left, right, and center. Just how hypocritical Tophiachu is.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. You already know she'd be first. She'd be first in line for some shit like that. That's Tophiachu. She needs that money.
The book, we read it in school. This guy, he's a rich guy. And what he does is his leisure of fun, because he's rich. He has like this sort of like survival game with real people. He has one person that he throws out into the wilderness and says, if I hunt you, you know, I win. Basically, he, trigger warning, unalives them. But he says, if you escape, you win money. And so he has like this hunting type of game. That's exactly what the rich do. They play, it's like playing with your food, right? That's exactly what it is. They're playing with their food. They're looking at all of us like peasants. They get a laugh when everyone is like going buck wild over $1 million that they vote for Trump. Like, you got played. $1 million ain't fucking nothing in today's economy. To be honest with you, being a millionaire isn't even fucking enough at that point. What did Biggie say? More money, more problems?
On season 3 of the Barnyard, that's what we're gonna be doing. You know, like, we're gonna wrangle up a lolcow. We're just gonna get an island off Mr. Beast.
And we didn't even vote for a fucked up America.
Obviously, we know Mr. Beast, and that'll be an easy thing to accomplish. And we're just gonna, you know, set a Cyrax off and or a Tophiachu, and then we're gonna go. Well, maybe we'll find a top tier hunter. You know, paintball guns, of course, people. You know, things like that. Yeah. And it'll just be an absolute blast. You know? The best season of the Barnyard. I don't know if we'll ever be able to top it again, but as they say, you know, 3 seasons is about all it takes. You know, the trilogy.
Exactly. What we need to do is we need to get multiple of them all together and just have them battle, bro. Like we need to get Daniel Larson, Ian Foote. We need to get all of them, bro, all together on an island, and then they need to battle it out. But I think the hunter idea is good too. Maybe we can have them battle first, and then whoever's last, then they get hunted. If that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, bro. I think we just, bro, we have just great, bro.
Stories.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be good, guys. Just wait. Season 3 of the Barnyard. It's gonna kick off great.
And I go to Kamala Harris. It's not about getting over the economy. It's the fact that people can't grasp because you think you have a house. Fuck you and your house. You know, when people say I'm in a nice warm house watching this, you're not rich, bitch. You're not Warren Buffett. You're not Bill Gates. You're not Jeff Bezos. You're not anybody. You just have a fucking house, and your house could be ripped away. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Get out of here with all that noise.
It's gonna be bad because I don't know if he really did damage whatever between Canada and the USA, but Canada's the one that provides lumber to build your fucking houses. Like, to sit here and be so classist when you're just as broke as everybody else is fucking insane. Like, I have a house. I could have a 1-bedroom house by myself and I could pay everything myself if I didn't have to take care of my family. And what? It's not a flex. Like, I could have a 1-bedroom house right now. What, you think it's a fucking flex?
Right now, Tophiachu to have a 1-bedroom house.
It is not a flex.
Only makes $200 a month.
Thank you for subscribing.
But
it's just so crazy that people say I have a house, but you're fucking stupid. Okay, you got a house. What do you want? Do you want a cookie to shove down your throat? You want one cookie and shove it down your throat. That's what you want. I just don't understand.
Or you could just like the barnyard, you know, just like the spring, guys.
I don't give a fuck. They're gonna lose their house. Like, that doesn't bother me. You're saying if I just try, my situation could get better. Why can't I try on social? You know what? When I say I want to try on social media, people tell me to get a job when I'm making money on social media. Why can't you just, like, you act like getting a social media is going to change the way that you perceive me. Be so fucking for real. Do you think that you're not going to see me differently if I get a job? What's so different about me changing my life actually through social media and changing myself and making positive videos and being positive again? What's so fucking different from that than from getting a job? Getting a job is not going to change people's outlook on what they fucking think of me. Let's be so fucking for real. Let's be so fucking for real.
Oh, are we already here? Are we there?
Yeah.
Let's call it for what it is.
Just like mesmerized by how hard
what is going to stop people from harassing me? Because it's not.
What does she have? I think Smokey said she had like osteoporosis or something like that. Is that true? Is it osteoporosis?
I have no idea what Mama Chu has. I think she has chewitis, but yeah. That's just me.
Yes, that chew congestion. You know what I mean? For sure.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. It's not going to. Yes, I have been positive. I have been positive. It's fucking people that haven't. You don't go and tell all these people that tell me to go harm myself. You don't fucking say shit to them. What about the self-harming kids? What about the person that showed up and stuck sticky notes to my car and started banging on my car while I was fucking asleep? What about getting chased down, right? Because my brother chased him down. But yet, that's not negative? What about the threats that I get constantly?
I told you guys. Very
that's fucking okay.
Wasn't she just mentioning how safe she felt? Just a little bit. Just very self-safe and secure.
Oh, but that's okay? Everything's fucking okay when everybody else does it. They haven't left me.
That's the thing. Nobody says that anything is okay, right? Like, nobody is actively saying that it's okay to do certain shit to Tophia, but it's just expected, right? Like, nobody's surprised when it happens because Tophiachu is a horrible person, and that's what happens when you're a horrible person and you put your whole life online. When everybody knows where you live, when everybody knows your business, that's what happens. People go to your house.
When everyone knows where you're parked.
Or your car, and they start messing with you.
Well, let's not forget. I want to acknowledge this. If you was to put like a Cyrax voice filter over Tophiachu, would anything sound different right now? Like, at all? Like, the acknowledgement, like, job won't change anything. Like, the trolls are destroying her life. Like, this sounds exactly like something Cyrax would say. This is the point of lolcout Tophiachu has reached. She's peaking. She is absolutely peaking right now, and she has no idea. Like, she might have an idea of what's going on, but it's not registering in her mind. Like, she thinks if, like, she can get enough TikTok clout somewhere along the line, like, she can just, like, get this all off her back. But no, this is her life now. It's all lolcow stuff from here on out.
It's over. It's never going to go back to the same unless, I mean, she's going to have to leave the internet for a while and get a job where, look, she's working on the back end, basically. I think that's the only way that a lolcow would be able to survive after all the shit that they did, especially somebody like Tophia.
I
You
really
little
don't
fluffer.
even know, to be honest with you guys. I think it's game over,
years.
to be honest with you.
And for 4 years, they never
This
left
is
me
the
alone.
tipping point.
I just want to be successful. I just want to enjoy life again, and I can't even do that. And every time I cry, people don't give a fuck. They don't leave me alone, and it's constantly. I have no purpose anymore.
She was just playing The Sims.
They've been harassing
What's wrong
me
with you guys?
constantly.
I was
What's
just
wrong with
playing
us?
Sims.
It was just The
They make death
Sims.
threats, and it's okay. But I'm the one that's supposed to keep positive. I just want to have a house and be happy. And I can't even do
I
that.
thought you could get a 1-bedroom
My
apartment.
father is sick and I can't even help it because nobody wants to help.
She is literally going to say she hasn't seen him in almost 2
I just
years.
want to go be with my grandmother.
They're just jealous because you have the life you have.
I can't even.
Remember, your friend told you.
And then Mamachu has the audacity to say that people are jealous of her. Like, come on, jealous of Tophiachu living in her car, crying about how horrible her life is and how everybody makes fun of her, and they're jealous of her. There's nothing to be jealous of. She's
But 30 people.
yeah, exactly, bro.
But 30 people, Lemur, took pictures with her, dude. And only like 15 of them walked away crying because of the smell. Like, dude, that's good numbers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The one.
How many numbers did Leaf Garrett get? You know?
Don't let him get you.
Oh man. Uh-oh.
Don't let him get you. They're a bunch of
She's
lowlives.
about to throw
Not
up.
all of them. Most of them. Constantly in there.
She's barely even worked up. Why is she throwing up right now?
From eating a 1-pound bag of Doritos, Chilla. That's why.
Yeah, the chugging it down with some Mountain Dew. Almost said diet Mountain Dew, like that was even an option.
Nah, nothing diet for Tophia. All sugar. Extra sugar, actually. Extra sugar.
She finds
Hold all
Mountain
the
Dew
house.
mad.
You
Hold
don't
all the
know what
house,
it's
please.
like to live
Extra
out here
sugar.
and to live with a fucking president like that and have to not worry.
I can't hear. I don't know what's going on.
As I'm about to drink a Josh Block
I'm sorry,
special, a
guys.
raspberry twisted tea. Gotta be chock
Hey.
full of sugar. Just has to be.
Shout out. Hold on, let me hit my pen while you do that. You can fire sell your twisted tea, and I can fire sell my pen.
Yeah, it was a really good fire sale, guys. Thank you so much. I did it for
Darn it.
free. And I'll do it again.
Get the political bullshit out of my stream, please. Get that political bullshit out of my stream, brother.
The only politics that are allowed is Daniel Larson. He didn't get it this year, but damn it, there's always next go around.
Yes, bro. I just want to see
Great.
Daniel Larson,
my sister.
2025. Daniel Larson.
Oh Lord. Let me get a drink of my soda.
Code red, white, and blue.
Hey, shout out to Lawnside82.
You know what I received? Was a fucking post from the Discord talking about how they're not gonna stop until my brother is unalived. But yeah, I'm supposed to stay here and be
All right,
positive.
fine, Lawnside. Don't.
They don't know. They have no
Fine.
business.
And it's not fucking right. How come these people are allowed to get away with it? You know?
No proof of anything.
It's just sometimes
And she would have got away with it if it wasn't for those meddling YouTubers. Would have got away with it, Chilla.
I just wish that I could
This is
harass
like
people like
when,
they do me, but if I do that, then I
When Chris Chan hit that dude from the game plays in his car, and then Bob Chandler gets on the phone like a little bit. I don't know when he got on, talk to him, just broke up. Oh man, I haven't heard that in a while. And Bob Chandler's like, listen here, this is not Chris's fault. I mean, everything that led up to it may have been, but the incident itself was yours. Chris may have been driving and screaming at you and directing the car in your direction. But understand you and me. My boy's a good Sonic-Chu, and I'm going to be a great Sonic-Chu in the afterlife. At least that's what he told me. Mind you.
Excuse me, but my son is a high-functioning autistic male. I think he should be exempt. My son's a high-functioning autistic male. Isn't that Chris Chan's thing? He used to be like, I'm a high-functioning autistic male. I could have sworn that was his shtick.
Chan, I mean, I don't know if that's his shtick anymore because it's like Chris Chan is the one above all, you know, he's the blue goddess heart. I mean, okay, Chris, we're sorry, Chris. We're sorry. We'll get back to the Tophiachu.
We've summoned him.
Chill.
We've summoned Chris.
Chill. We can't do this to ourselves. Let's get back to the Tophiachu.
Get canceled. Because it's not fair. You know, no one tells anybody fucking anything when they're doing shit to me. And all I was doing earlier was just talking about t-shirt designs. How is that fucking negative?
We're so negative. This isn't funny at all. I haven't laughed once.
Bro, the names are diabolical.
I used to put gameplay footage up over the Tophiachu background screen because I was like, this is boring. Because for some reason I wasn't paying attention to the comments.
It's so crazy.
Because I was like, it's in subscriber mode. It'll be boring. No, how wrong I was. Her subscribers don't care either. Like they just subscribe to talk trash to Tophia. She's just cool with it. I mean, I guess it's a way, but I mean, every single day she just wishes she was Ashley Trevino just a little bit more.
Yeah, that's something that I've observed like multiple times while watching Tophiachu live streams is that she has this group of people that hate her. Like they don't like her at all, but yet they pay the $9.99 or the $4.99, whatever, how much ever money it is, right? How much money it is. They pay that shit so that they can talk shit about Tophiachu. I've never seen that before. Well, I mean, I have, but not in this capacity. Like it seems like a large amount, right? A large amount of people, a majority of them that pay money to her
normally only
to talk shit.
Team Cobra.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen it a few other times, but goddamn, with Tophiachu, it's pretty rampant. Everybody goes after her. It's pretty severe.
It's just so bad. It's so bad. I just had to go to messages and delete it all because there's over 100 messages, and that's not even including my Instagram. That's why I don't even look at my hidden requested messages. If people are being positive, I'm sorry. If people are being nice, I don't look at that because I just delete it.
They don't know how much, but they see it. So you can spend money and still have money saved. And if they're talking about me being in the car, I choose to be here. I'm not going to go die in some home because they want me to go die in some home without my kids. And if they're talking about your father, we are doing whatever the hell we can to help him. It's the system that's fucked up. And why are you so concerned about him anyway?
She's not doing nothing. Not a thing.
In the streets.
She basically says it. Whatever the hell we can.
We had a nice apartment, and all of you idiots put us in the street.
It was only 800.
And then they go on to blame everybody else for the fact that they got evicted and lost their house. What is she even talking about? How does that have anything to do with them being on the streets? That doesn't make any sense. The first time they got evicted for not paying rent. The second time they got kicked out of the live-in motel because they had it hella dirty and then they couldn't pay rent again. So what does that have anything to do with why is she even saying that? Like, I've never heard that argument before. And all of a sudden she just pulls it out and she's like, you guys are the reason that we got kicked out of everywhere. It's literally documented the time that Tophiachu got the letter and cried about being evicted and talked about how, she wasn't able to pay the rent because Papachu wasn't paying it, right? because Papachu got out of jail, took control of his money
exactly right.
and decided to buy other shit with it, and they couldn't just use the money for rent anymore. So she was freaking out because they thought that they were getting COVID pay or some shit like that. Like, it's documented. The videos on the internet. It's pretty crazy that she's sitting here making that
The funny
argument.
part about that situation, bro, is that the exact same thing basically just happened. I'm pretty sure instead of paying her bill, she went to a Comic-Con that time, paying her rent, excuse me. She went to a Comic-Con, and in the car right now, she's already lived through that experience once where going to a Comic-Con, like, financially ruined her, like, got her kicked out of her one good apartment she said in her lifetime, to, okay, we're in a bad situation again. What should I do? Go to Comic-Con. It worked out perfectly last time. I'm pretty sure the great Family Guy or Simpson meme that's just on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it right now. Maybe someone will remember it in the chat.
I just woke up.
Oh, somebody just woke up, so there's that.
And $10 a month for rent, and we fell behind, and because of
that happens around here.
And because of the
that's just a common occurrence.
Now all of a sudden it's my fault you're here.
Yeah,
when they're the ones that caused it, and even the office.
You just woke up. We gonna smoke up.
Stated so.
Nothing's your fault. It's their fault.
We had a perfectly good apartment.
The minute they found our hotel room, they started calling it. And they want to say it's us? We're in the car because of us? No, we tried to stay in a hotel room. We can't stay in because they keep calling. My son got a damn job, and they started calling it. Trying to get him fired.
Saying
and
he was a hazard.
How can you blame my daughter? You see it. You see it.
He's a predator.
You see what the hell goes on.
He's a very, very bad predator. Be very, very quiet. He's hunting children.
You want to blame my daughter?
That's a little too far. Is that a little too far? My bad. My bad,
all of
guys.
you are ignorant. Well, not all of you.
It's because
she has supporters, but
it's because it's not happening to them. They don't give a fuck. But if it was happening to them, they would give a fuck.
All these supporters, if I can share their messages, she has a lot of supporters.
Though.
Yeah, I mean that's totally something Earl would say.
Like, fuck, man. I almost thought it was my fault again because of the fucking calls that was going to the job. And I didn't fucking say anything.
Like I said,
because I didn't want people to know in the first place about
you
the job.
almost?
Because I wanted people to think
she
he wasn't
thought
doing
about it
nothing
for a
because
second
I already
and
knew
then
if they
like,
found out one of us had a job, they was going to start harassing. And this is the shit that goes on because they say, oh, just get a job. We'll leave you alone. That doesn't fucking work.
Oh, no?
That doesn't fucking work.
For what happens to me. Don't say it's not about me. You're blaming her for what happens to me.
She's fucking.
What do you mean it's not about me?
She's the one that's out here in the cold because you guys decided to get us kicked out of our apartment, which I can't even afford fucking lawyers to sue anybody.
Do you guys remember when she first went homeless and was going to sue everybody?
You're all next to be in the car because minding our business doesn't pay. And you do that 24/7. And what are you gonna do when TikTok's gone? You haven't decided, huh? You're too busy minding our business. But you know what? We already started.
The fuck? She might as well be talking to her daughter right now. What does she mean? What are they gonna do when TikTok's gone? I don't think these people that are talking shit on Tophia rely on TikTok as a job. What does she mean? What do they get? Like, as far as making fun of Tophiachu, they'll probably move on to somebody else if that's what she's referring to. Now, if she's referring to like money wise, she should be talking to her daughter about that. Because like, what is she gonna do when TikTok is gone? She don't got any other shit to do. She's talking about going to YouTube because she's monetized. Nobody gives a fuck about your YouTube. The only reason that it's monetized is because people watched it to make fun of you. Because you did a couple of what did she do, like Sheen reviews or something like that? People were clowning on her for it. That's it.
No idea, bro. I've never even found. You know what? I haven't even been curious to look it up, to be honest with you. That's how uninteresting Tophiachu's channel seems.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Started doing other stuff.
They haven't even built their
They
haven't built their platforms elsewhere.
Like
they can't talk about it on Instagram because it's not
and
gonna
we
work.
all know it exists, but watch no one's gonna watch Nova sit there and dance.
Yeah,
20 minutes to an hour long, and it's not even the funny one where it's a full body cam. It's just the just the screen, the gameplay of it. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not ready. And I'll be glad you won't be able to know what we're doing when TikTok's gone. There won't be no Discord to tell you what we're doing. Nobody tells you what we're doing besides the Discord or the trolls on TikTok?
Reddit. It's a Reddit page too. It's just so it fucking baffles me that every day I come here and I'm so excited about things that I'm working on.
And I support my daughter because you don't see what I see. You don't know what the hell she's doing. Oh, but stop. You need to stop acting as if you're right next to me and her. Again, I'm glad you don't know what we're doing. It shows. You're saying that you don't know what we're doing. Because if you did, you wouldn't be saying we wasn't doing anything. And I'm glad. Because I don't want nobody to know what we're doing. But you're going to see it. And I wish TikTok would stay up so you can see it.
Every day I come out here and
My daughter went to Comic-Con and took about 30
wanted
photos.
it banned.
If that's not people liking her, I don't know what is. Yeah, a few of them said bad things, but only a few.
That doesn't make any sense. Just because 30 people took photos with your daughter doesn't mean that she's like popular, right? She's infamous. There's such thing as being infamous, Mama Chu. It's the opposite of being famous. And it's when, you have notoriety due to the fact that people dislike you. And that's exactly how Tophiachu is. So people want to take pictures with her, not because they like her, but because they dislike her. And because they're probably going to use it against her. I mean, right, Chilla?
And yeah, I know it sounds insane, guys. Yeah, it sounds insane that someone would want to take a picture with Tophiachu, but let's think back to just 8 months ago, back when Daniel Larson had scabies crawling all through his body, but everybody when they saw him just couldn't help but just buddy up next to Daniel and take a picture with him. It was just such a bad idea. And honestly, I think it's because 80% of these people who scroll past Tophiachu's TikToks don't really know much about her besides getting a laugh or two off of her and then moving on. So when they see someone like her out in public, it's kind of like, oh, there's that person I know on TikTok. Whoa, I guess I will suffer through this barrier that I'm facing all of a sudden to take this picture.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Risk getting the scabies and the bed bugs. You think people would take pictures with Cyrax if he got out more?
No. People would be. Think about it. Think about it, right? I think every single one of us has a Cyrax block to us, right? And even then, I've heard he's terrifying in real life, so it's even worse. But we're kind of used to seeing the poor guy. Not poor guys in you feel sorry for him, as in Jesus Christ, what happened there?
Yeah,
you guys get what I'm saying?
I just
you see that, it's bro, no one's approaching that dude in real life. We're just used to it at this point. I remember the first time I seen Cyrax, I was oh man, I'm not watching that video. It was then I just kept seeing him, and the titles were just all right, this guy has to be insane. I've got to click. And then he just turned into the craziest lolcow I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I feel you. Cyrax is definitely way less approachable. He's one of the least approachable lolcows, in my opinion, for sure. I think you're right on the money there, Chilla.
Yeah, him and Papachu.
And they support my daughter, too. And I know this because of what they said. And I get a lot of messages. I'm a big fan of your daughter. Tell her I said so because she doesn't answer our messages. And I have to tell them I'm sorry. She gets a lot of haters.
Every day I come on here and I'm so excited to share something and then it gets ruined and I can't even share anything. It fucking sucks. People take my happiness away.
As we watched the stream, guys,
Don't let 'em get you.
we watched this. Has Tophiachu brought anything up that would be productive to even a fake career she's got going on? She literally got on here just to complain.
Yeah,
that's all she's done this entire time.
Exactly. It was for the crash out, bro. Did it for the crash out, brother. I was gonna say, do you think that she reacted the same way when that Wesley dude left TikTok? Didn't she make that dude Wesley? She was hella obsessed with this one Asian fellow, and he would just post these videos. I think that he would duet, and Tophiachu would duet him sometimes, and one time he replied
It's
to her something nice, and next thing you know, she was like thinking that they were boyfriend and girlfriend, and he had to leave the app and shit, right?
that sounds so cheapy. Like, you know what? I guess I've missed that part because I have no idea who that Wesley dude is. But you saying that one dude she was duetting with sounds familiar because I remember thinking to myself, who the heck would duet with Tophiachu? Because you see him, and I don't know TikTok like at all, but I'm pretty sure. Don't you have to be like willing, like a willing participant in the duets? Is that a thing, or can you just do them?
Nah, not in every case. A lot of people would do these open duets, and you know, they would like make these videos where they would want the girl to play another character, and then a bunch of people would duet it, and the idea was that the video would be shared through the open duets, I guess. I think that's how TikTok works, or Musically, or whatever the fuck, right? Like I don't think it's one of those things where it's closed, but it could be. I have no idea. I think you might be able to make it like that, but I haven't used any of those apps since I was like 10 probably and shit, so I don't fucking know.
I missed out on the TikTok thing, guys.
The shit I have to see every day, man. The shit I have to see. That's why I don't even.
Yeah, Musically was really. Musically and Vine, those are back in the day.
Or the
like I was a kid when those
came
out.
Because otherwise, I can't look at those messages.
Musically was lame.
They were all lame. They were all pretty lame. I think that was the lamest one, though. Musically was probably the worst.
No.
Shit, like, Vine was peak.
Nobody's making me or my daughter get off.
It was TikTok, but without as much creativity. Like, it was just music and like stealing comedian sounds and shit, and it was horrible. It was a shitty app, and the only people that would join was like weirdos and shit. So it was an app that you would probably want to stay off on. Yeah. There was some weirdos that came out of some weirdos that came out of Musically, brother.
Someone throw up the PBS rainbow.
It doesn't fucking make sense. Right. First of all, they tried to call my brother's job to get him fired. So if I get off the internet, why would I go get a job to go get fired? And they don't fucking realize that.
They're saying, oh, you're living in a car. Oh, as if we didn't know that. How ignorant are you?
No, I'm living in a house. I have a house.
She was about to go full Papachu for a second.
I don't know.
Then she realized she does not have a house.
Saying, oh, I have a house. No, you don't own your house. If you don't pay the taxes, they'll take it from you. It's not your house. Thank you. You don't own anything.
Thank you and goodbye.
You don't even own your lives. God owns that. He could take you at any time.
What the fuck? What kind of threat is that?
And you want to act like you're better than everybody else. You're in here saying really bad things and doing stuff to my daughter, and you want to say you're better than us. We don't go in your live streams and treat you like that. We have better sense.
Yeah, I think that's just about the end of the Tophiachu meltdown, because I feel like Mamachu's gonna start going off, bro. I can't believe she said that shit. That is almost like, that is definitely teetering on being some shit against YouTube's TOS. It has to be, bro. I think because she involved God in it, that it's gonna be light, that it shouldn't be an issue, but Jesus, like, gosh. All right, so this is Only Use Me Blade's relapse stream, and Chilla, you know a lot about this, but I seen like a short clip of it where he was doing a tiny little Jägermeister, right? Is that correct? Oh, Chilla's tapped out. Chilla, yo, Chilla, hey, Chilla, bro. All right, homie's tapped out.
I'm back. No.
All right. I was talking about the Only Use Me Blade relapse stream. So like, you know more about this, right? It was a Jägermeister, right? Like a little Jägermeister shooter.
400 years of milk. 400 years of milk, chat. What? I'm so glad we're on the Only Use Me Blade stream, because I mean, this is just absolute pure gold. I didn't think it would happen. So let's do a little backtrack, and then we'll catch up to where we're at. So last time we left off with Only Use Me Blade, he was getting drunk every single night. You know, fire sales 24/7. Matter of fact, let's take a nice little drink. You know, not a fire sale, but you know, nice little drink.
And we're definitely not watching all of this.
There we go.
Is that like
No. What we're
timestamps in
gonna
here?
do is we're gonna watch the clips of him watching classic Blade. So it's like a 2-for-1 special, you know. We get to see Blade losing his sobriety streak if he was keeping it up, you know. We're taking Blade's word here, so take it with a grain of salt, but you know, it's funnier if we take it as truth. And he broke his sobriety streak 3 days before the year. That's pretty funny, so I'm accepting it. But where was I at? Okay, yeah. So Blade's getting drunk, taking fire cells every night, and his mom, he's like trash talking his mom on stream. She's like, "Listen, Blade, I'm sick. You got to come take care of me. Like, I don't know how much longer I got. Like, you can't keep doing this." And it finally sunk into Blade that he might lose his mom. So he flies out to Seattle, I think it is, and he's been sober for 362 days, obviously, if we take his word. And now we're at the point we're at now. He's been like live streaming Call of Duty, and the numbers have been pretty low, guys. It's like 60, 40 people sometimes, like if Blade's lucky. And the entire chat, every time I popped up, is, you know, for like the 5 seconds I could even stand it, is like, "Blade, get drunk. Blade, I will pay you a lot of money to get drunk right now." And Blade's just been like, "No, I can't do it." But what happened here recently is that Only Use Me Blade's mom, this is alleged, I think. It actually might be true, but I'm just going to stick with alleged right now, is in the hospital, not doing too well. So since she's in the hospital right now, Blade found a perfect opportunity to get drunk again. And a lot of people think Blade's probably going to take the house. If you guys pick up what I'm putting down, Blade's probably going to end up with the house, and you know, it's just going to be a whole lot of drunk streams from here on out.
Well, all right then. Looking forward to that. So let's get into it. We'll watch a little bit of the beginning, and then I saw some people mention that his break of sobriety was at the end. So we'll watch a few minutes of this shit because I know like Blade can go off pretty hardcore. So yeah, let's just check this out. Enough of yapping. Nice little Nordstrom bag right there.
The constant question of like, okay, I've answered the question a million times, dude. Sure, if you want to donate that much money for me to go get a little bottle and me take like a shot or two or whatever, then yes, I said I'd do it. That's been established. But the constant, and will you do it? 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 Dude, it's so that.
We're back, boys. 400 years of milk back in action.
Got him, coach.
Get the out!
Got it.
All right, so we see where it started. So let's go to where he breaks his sobriety streak. Because Sober Blade is what we call non-tent. You know, it just doesn't exist with Sober Blade. There's a reason he's getting drunk again.
All right, here we go, folks. So it's short, but, you know, it's something big in the locale universe if you know the history behind Blade. So, you know what I mean. It's something that you got to savor. It's short but sweet.
Hey, AO. Fire sale.
AOs are already back. One shot in and AOs coming out.
This shit.
This is what Blade does when he's not drinking. He sits there and untangles a controller for like an hour because the Jägermeister has depleted his motor skills to that degree.
Okay, real quick. Let me refresh this shit.
Fake teeth coming in nicely, Tubes.
Mo for me.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go,
Here
dude.
we go.
Terry, you did this?
I think he took a shooter even before this, didn't he? This might not even be the break. Oh, this is the break, huh?
Devin the dude.
The motel!
Is this the break?
The motel just threatened to kill me!
This is a chaser,
not the
right?
motel. The Jägermeister.
Oh, yeah.
threatened
Here we go. This is the
kill me.
break. Hey, what's
Well,
going on? All right,
Well, I
Stingy.
guess we're doing another shot.
How you doing, brother?
Stingy.
Stingy?
Yeah, I have my
Make
fucking.
sure
My
you
bad.
guys go
I do
subscribe to
that.
his channel.
Yeah, I do that too much, dude. My bad. That's my bad. I read the chat
If you
too
guys
fast.
ever need,
I need to mount this. Okay.
it happens. If you guys ever need early morning lolcow content,
Alright.
Stingy hooks it up with the Aussie stream. Almost almost every morning. It's pretty consistent with it.
The brother.
Go check him out.
Definitely. All right, here we go.
Jägermeister is such a nasty alcohol to drink straight.
Everyone always says that, dude.
Was he talking to me? It sounded like he was just talking to me in that one. Yes, Jägermeister is a terrible drink to drink straight. But I won't lie to you guys. In Chinchilla's party days,
Who was the person that
we used to
started
take
this
Jaeger
fucking shindig?
bombs the majority of the
person's
time for
banned.
some reason. We always did with the blueberry Red Bull because we didn't need the sugar-free because we lacked the leg
Button
holes
pack?
needed for it.
Stop while you're head.
All right, so that's the first time, and then he gets even more here at the end.
Yes, and we also get some drunk Blake.
Let me
Classic
refresh this
drunk.
shit.
I think that was at Scary Terry's house, the one he's pulling up. Excuse me, guys. Pulling up towards the end. The Scary Terry apartment saga, it was great. Short-lived, but great.
I don't care, Mr. Officer.
Yikes. A year of sobriety down the drain for some Jaeger. And a little bit of a Red Bull.
Oh, now it's up to the Mr. Bass stream. Now, I haven't been keeping up with too much World of T-shirts. World of T-shirts, it's basically like I'll see a clip of it, and it's like, oh man, Josh is oh my gosh, guys, what happened to me? I'm like, oh man, Josh is going crazy again. What this guy? And it's like every time you see him, he just gets progressively worse and worse. And like, we've all been saying, Josh is just slowly becoming Mr. Based, and I don't think it like rings any more true than like the last week or so with what Josh has been up to.
Exactly. Let's check this out, folks. So this is supposed to be at least a portion of the disaster stream that took place a few days ago. Now, it's not the full clip because like Josh goes pretty hardcore and he puts a girl in a headlock. It might have even been a different girl than this one, or yeah, it was this girl, right? Yeah, he put her in a headlock. I saw a TikTok the other day that she did. She did an interview talking about it. And basically, to sum it up, she talked about how she knew Josh, I think back in 2022 or maybe even before that. Basically, before Michael Quinn and before Mr. Bass came in the picture, at least according to her. And she says that Josh was like a whole different person. He was just like a shy, normal kid. And that like he totally changed.
Man.
But that's coming from, I don't know her background. I don't know who she is. I don't know how long she knew Josh. Like, I haven't researched that myself. So that's just coming from some person who joined Mr. Bass stream is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not somebody who knows a bunch about her. That's just what she said. So according to her, she knew Josh a long time ago. And, now he's different ever since Michael Quinn and Mr. Bass. And Mr. Bass has been turning him into a bad person.
Well, he's no longer middle class now, Liam. He's above middle class, He's stepping up in this world. 13 countries change a man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He's just more well versed in culture, ain't he?
Is that not a little weird? Mr. Bass has a poster of World of T-shirts.
It is weird.
Apartment.
Definitely.
Oh, it's on his door. He sees that every day of his life. That's how he enters his leaves his house.
You're perfectly on time. Thank you. Hey, Nick White, are you out there? Nick White! Nick White! Nick White!
Is this a new troll I've missed in like the week I haven't watched the World T-shirt stream?
Imagine
Nick
being
White.
that deranged and like being that obsessed with whoever's trolling you that you go outside your window and you scream, "Are you outside?" And you start screaming their name over and over again. Like, that's weird shit, bro. That's crazy shit right there. I don't know how the fuck he's still in that apartment.
I don't know. It's like 50-50, right? Because there's also a good chance that Nick White is also deranged in a base apartment, like on Josh to roll up.
Exactly, bro.
Where'd you get the sour punch things from?
At the liquor store. The guy said we should throw them in our drinks. You know?
Okay.
You ever do anything like that?
Yeah. I need to charge the iPhone.
You guys think Nova's still watching?
Hand it to me.
He's
I'll
probably
put it on to
popping
you.
in and out here and there,
Okay.
right? You know he watches me. That guy's gotta watch me, y'all. He's a weirdo, dude.
Say hi to Frankie.
He's a freak. What a
Actually waiting for that
freak!
moment. Nobody's been watching this whole time, and he's like, "When are they going to mention me again? When? When? I know they're going to cover me out of nowhere."
Exactly. He's waiting for his coverage. Nah, not today, Nova. Not today. Don't worry, bud. Don't worry, bud. You're not in the.
Go ahead, Meltdown on TikTok
Yeah.
tonight. We got next Sunday, buddy.
Meltdown. Talk about Lemur stream. Oh my God, Lemur talked about me on his stream.
Owner of Livebeam.
That'd be
What the
pretty
heck
sick.
is that about? A $1 donation going on the thing? You said you fixed that. I love you.
Or
Please
take
don't
that
let
Jaeger
shit
bomb,
like that
Nova.
happen,
You
bro.
never know. World might open
That's
up for
crazy.
you.
Yeah, it might lead you down a different
In fact, I
path. It
gotta
might
call
lead you
you.
down the path that Joshua blocked. And look at this guy. He's a young man. He's a strapping young
Just
man.
a few leg holes. Get you into 13 countries. You know, you're complaining about a job, but you'll be an above middle class citizen. Well paid, making $100K a year. Imagine. I bet Nova is jealous of World of T-shirts.
He has to be, bro. He has to be.
Ooh, why couldn't I get in
Wrong with
Mr.
this
Bass
phone?
apartment?
It's not working.
What do you mean?
I just turned it on and tried
Put
to.
that in the hole and I'm going to introduce
I
What kind of
tried
watch?
to
Is that his
fix
Rolex?
this
I thought he got
thing.
that
It's
shit
like
stolen.
my
All right, we'll fix it for you in a minute. Sit down.
I think he got away
What's up,
just in
Josh?
time.
How we
I
doing,
think
buddy?
he escaped.
Good.
Have you heard of Nick White before?
Fix this thing. I need my live up. I'm
Oh,
running
Nick
out
White's
of
the homie,
phones.
I guess. He's not a troll.
Nick
He's not a
White has been
detractor.
doing this
He's the
longer than
homie.
He's friends with Ice Poseidon.
Hi,
I'll
how
fix
are
it
you?
quicker
Good.
than
How are you?
Fix
Come on,
my
guys.
phone.
Oh, I can
He punched
try.
you in the-
I just turned it on and it's just turned off.
All right, let me.
Yeah, that's the guy Josh punches in the
It
face.
just went blank.
Can you match my prices?
Sure.
My TTS is 15. My media is
Out of everyone
20
in the
for
world,
30
Josh has tried to
Okay.
and
full on
$40
punch in the
for,
face. He's the first guy to actually happen.
Okay.
I have to go live.
So just $15 TTS, $20 media.
Okay.
Get this thing working again.
All right. Okay.
Damn, Nick's thrown right into the action.
All right. Let me see.
I can't stream on
You're
my
obviously a big
iPhone.
World of T-shirts fan.
Yeah. I watch all
Look
the
at the
videos.
15 countries, Nick.
Yes.
I talked to when you were at No.
Phone one.
For a
Can
second.
you get this thing working correctly?
It's turning on. It looks like.
What is wrong with
What's
it?
the problem with it, Josh? Just not turning on?
Hopefully it'll work. now.
Did Nick solve all your problems?
Yes.
Yeah, Nick White.
All right. Okay. All right, here. I'll just turn mine off. I don't really.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about it.
What? You're supposed to let those ride. Those are the best
Neighbors, he's
donations
very
you can
upset
get all
with,
night. You're just gonna.
You must have a lot of people that's come here.
This
And like,
Oh, this music, I do not want to let it play. I think I let it play way too long anyway. Whatever. What are you going to do? I'm probably going to have to, what's that called when they have to, I'll get it out.
I want you to know, Josh.
I got to,
Yeah, that's the part about Mr. Bass streams. You forget they'll just be like this.
Yeah,
smooth
I just
jazz
space out,
played in the
bro.
back.
I'm watching the stream and I didn't even notice it was playing like, I don't know. What are you going to do?
That's why he's my fucking partner.
Just going to have to get it,
He's amazing.
the
edit it
dynamic.
out.
I mean, this dynamic. I think you guys got to keep doing this forever.
Thank you so much.
Look at this view I got at the.
When the
Mr.
time
Bass,
comes,
thank you, guys.
When the time comes and people are
Thank you
wondering
for
why it just popped up right here in the middle of the stream, it's because of Mr. Bass music.
Live beam's back on. Owner of live beam, if Josh or I missed any, please put them through now.
That is fucking.
Everyone,
You know,
I got it back on.
Screen around it.
And everyone buy block
They
coin.
have a screen
Look,
around
it's a
it.
video playing.
Where's
the
block
other
coin
To
going?
the moon.
Block
Where's
coin's
block coin
a
going?
thing.
Through the moon.
How is
Block
that
coin
a
to the
thing?
moon.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Should I buy some?
Yes.
I got a.
It's
Trump
just a
card.
I
matter
wonder
of
what
time.
that.
Did
Is it
you
worth the
make money on it?
I'm
guys?
up, I was up like $7,000 and then it went down, but I'm up like $3,000.
I think you're supposed on something like that. You're supposed to get out after the big pump.
This
I
guy's
think it's
really
going back up right now,
boring.
though.
Like this guy is so fucking boring. When's the girl come? There we go.
Basically, just
Crazy lunatics, right?
There's some music here.
Does
it's
he
just
do
like
unusual
you
things?
gotta
too?
pump
He
and
carry a
dump.
bag? Yeah.
He's already put
This
This
it
is
on
how
the
rock
wallet.
stars act. When you're so cool, you don't give a fuck what people think. Like Josh,
Look at him, build him up.
You
This
could do
is why
anything.
this happened.
right, Josh?
Yeah.
Are you doing your nails right now?
Where we go,
I've heard do them for you because you shave.
These
I
words
offered,
that Bass
but he
is
doesn't want me
saying
to.
do not sound
Josh, you didn't do a
good.
shit job. Please let her do it.
I got it.
Yeah, but it doesn't look
You're
good.
getting them all over your actual.
That's true. I don't know what the fuck happened in the chat. There's 600 people watching, but the chat is weird as fuck right now.
Josh, you're making it like
Come on, y'all. What's going on?
Trans sent $20. Transvestites manned him in disguise.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Okay.
maybe she could touch it up after you do
Yeah,
it.
I'll touch it up.
They'll do you
like
dirty
nail
on
polish
Mr.
remover
Bass.
to the sides.
And also,
No,
don't
no,
drink
no.
anything while you're there.
That was
Do
too
not
much.
drink anything.
That was too much.
Jesus, people
Christ,
sniff
my
nail
chat
polish
is
remover, right?
flying.
Yeah.
We have none.
How awful is it to appear on Mr.
Why
Bass
is your
stream?
chat going
Just
so
everything
fast?
bad happens.
She kind of
Why
looks
is
like
that? What's
Josh.
going on that's going
Am I
so-
No, this is
tripping?
one of my.
Hey,
Or does her
notice
face
that
kind of
Nick
look
is
like
saying
Josh's
chat's going
face?
hyperspeed. What the fuck's that?
Like her nose? Am I tripping? Like she looks like, not that she looks like Josh, but like she looks like she could be related to Josh. Because that's messed up. Like I don't think she looks like Josh necessarily. Like in the sense that she looks exactly like Josh. I just mean it looks like they can be
Nick White
related.
has a very fine face. Oh, are you talking about the
Yeah, that's kind of
Gabrielle? Who are you talking about? Nick White?
You don't even know my name?
Gabrielle? Wait, let me look at my phone. We're new friends. What is it again?
Hey, I don't think any of us do.
Close,
So
right?
Gabrielle, now we know.
Gianna. Josh, do you remember Gianna's name?
Yes.
What is
He
it?
forgot her name and called her Gabrielle.
That's
Do
how,
you
that's how you
remember?
look out
It's kind of
for friends.
fucked up.
You don't set them up for
Do
failure.
you remember Gianna's name?
Do you hear an idiot yelling outside to get your attention, Josh?
I
Yeah.
don't hear it.
That's-
Oh, the nails.
I didn't hear it either. And Josh didn't crash out, you know, steps in the right
Better, the
direction.
nail polish or the Louis bag?
Probably because he
Oh God, what a gift!
Yeah.
Is there a name to that bag?
I forgot what it's called. I just found one that I liked and I think he would like.
I think that's one of the few that would be cool for him to carry.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's badass. Because I don't like how he looks carrying a shopping bag.
No.
Yeah, I think he still is going to need the shopping bag because he needs more space. But now he'll have the zins and shit in that little bag. He'll be more organized.
I mean, it's definitely funnier that it isn't like a male product.
Sorry, phone rang.
I thought that was in the live
It's
stream.
like,
Everyone
Man.
will start carrying
No,
little
no.
Louis because of Josh. That's how this shit works.
I thought that was Mr.
He
Bass
sets
or
trends.
something.
Every time we stream, he sets a new trend.
I would say he's one of the most popular people.
I think he's one of the most recognizable people in the world right now.
Yeah, sure.
You think so?
Yeah, I really, honestly, like, I'm not even.
Oh,
okay.
there they were. I heard the people
You know
screaming.
what? Sometimes
yeah.
when
Yeah,
you're
you know,
you're
it
begging
depends
for
on how you
trouble.
see it. Since Josh is on TikTok, it's a possibility.
By people on the
A
street.
decent amount of
Fucking
people
It was
recognize
funny
him,
when
but
Jack Dougherty's 7 foot
we're
tall
all
black
famous.
man
I don't know
came
about
back.
that.
But I mean, like, Jack could have gotten in trouble because the black man would have beat the shit out of that guy if Jack didn't stop him.
What happened?
You know, Jack Dougherty was protecting Josh from being harassed by an idiot clout chaser, and the clout chaser smacked Jack.
Oh yeah, Jack Doherty. What's his name? Jack D. Homie, yeah, he actually got some hits on this guy, but I mean the guy was obviously wasn't on his best game. He did like a little slap and then ran away.
He was prepared for Jack Doherty. He wasn't prepared for the security guards, or maybe he was just ready to mess with Josh Block, and it was just the wrong night for him, you know.
Yeah.
But either way, the clip was hilarious. No matter how you put it.
It was good.
It reminded me of AOM a little bit. I don't know if it was because of the mask or the crash out, or maybe it was just a combination, but it had some similarities to the AOM crash out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Cyrax swinging a bat at that one dude in a ski mask.
Yeah.
Back in the face like a real piece of shit, and Jack doesn't take shit. He ran after him, punched him like 100 times in a half a minute, and his black body.
Cyrax has yet to be covered. We're going to be covering Cyrax here after this stream. Probably here in like what? Gosh, we've been going for a while here. Actually, almost hour 30. So let's give it like maybe 10 more minutes of watching this. Let's see where it goes, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to Cyrax. How does that sound, Chilla? Because that we can watch all the way through.
Yeah, the Cyrax one. It's special. You know, Cyrax, he's about to make his comeback. The gears are pumping up. You know, drift scene's getting ready. I mean, we're so close, people. We're so close.
All super strong, happens to be black bodyguards. I think we all think that the toughest bodyguards are black, though, somehow. Why is that, Nick? Is that just because everyone in streaming chose big black guys?
I mean, anyone that's like 6'3" or taller, like I'm not gonna fuck with them.
Mr. Bass can't help himself.
Nobody has anyone like the really a big Spanish or white guy. They're always big black guys.
Shit.
You know?
He said she. Like he knows.
Mr. Bass, can I please keep my streaming career, Mr. Bass? Mr. Bass, like, no. This is DreamWorks. You will answer my question.
That's such a weird thing to try to push on somebody, bro. Like, just shut up. Have your own ideologies and leave it to yourself, right? If you want to ruin your career, ruin your career. But don't start pushing it on other people and be like, am I right? Am I right, brother? It's like, bro, no.
I feel like this is a weird way of him setting up Josh to punch him in the face. I don't know if the stream we're about to watch, but guys, make sure you go watch Josh punch this dude in the face. It's pretty funny.
Black guys. Or does she have like a fat white guy? What does she have? Was that guy Josiah the Virgin? Was he part bodyguard?
Josiah.
You heard him?
That's my friend.
Is he cool?
Basically, like how
on Josiah the Virgin?
Josiah your friend? Yeah. Josiah the Virgin, funny guy. Met him in LA.
You still with Josh. Josh would answer every one of those questions.
So last time he texted me, he's like, "Let me get you a DraftKings sponsor." I don't think that ever happened though.
I just wrote it. You can fix it.
I don't know if I can.
Give it a shot, because it'll be funny content for you to try to fix it.
I mean, this is really bad.
My internet just like died out for a second. Should be back on now. Sorry, guys.
Okay, yeah.
No.
For once, it was Lemur's and not mine, you know?
Yeah. It dipped out. It happens.
Kind of looks like whiteout.
It does. I usually.
It does. It is whiteout.
I usually wear white on
I fight in the same company, a different division.
I mean, nail polish is good. At least you don't bite your nails.
Tell Josh, he should paint his nails every day. Pure white.
It does look like white.
Oh, come on with this angle, brother.
Look at this. I'm begging for trouble with my chat.
Mr. Mason never helped this case. Not once.
Dude, I'm getting drunk.
Oh, Josh.
Old pimpin' Down syndrome couple
Every
sent
girl that walks into
$20.
his apartment,
$20.
he does the same exact thing to every single one. I mean, this is literally like the reason that probably Josh did what he did later on. Like, he's literally building up this atmosphere where it's like predacious. Is that a word? I'm pretty sure that's a word. But it's very predator-like behavior if it's not in general. The last time we know of Mr. Bass had to, well, besides I don't know what she was, but the person that slept with Josh, he did something incredibly creepy, very similar to this too. Mr. Bass just, I don't even know how he has a stream, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah, predatory. People are saying predatory. I feel like what did you say? I feel like I've heard that before. There has to be like
I don't know, man.
I mean,
I did just smoke. So.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
You're banned from Tinder.
Mr. Based was indicted on in 1996.
So
No, I wasn't.
$15.
There's some kind of song going on.
Big titties?
Oh, what a creative moment.
Oh,
you like that?
You blow
Kind
air
of how
into
I
the
got
boobs.
into.
But you don't have any.
You didn't see, but I bet Mr. Bass.
I know, yeah.
It
You
should be a girl
That's
show,
what I.
though.
It's
All
better,
right.
yeah.
Line it up, direct.
I mean, it's pretty hard when.
Do you know Gary, the producer?
Yeah.
So you be the producer now. Produce this.
It's pretty difficult. Do you consider?
I don't want
Well,
that.
you're welcome to come on. You're part of our universe whenever you want to come. But please bring
What
some
if
other
I
stuff.
go to Dubai and
Probably the
roll
safe
up off the
decision.
Virgin?
Yeah, I don't want that.
You'll be more of a legend
good.
than ever before, Josh.
What, you know, I'm.
Yeah, that would be
someone
like
just walking and
scrolling
they're
through Danny
showered
Larson's
and
community
vomit.
tab, you know,
Get
without checking
drunk
it
on the
first.
Virgin.
Bruh.
You know, like
We're
on chairlift,
Scrolling up as you
When
start
Josh Black
scrolling
out,
down in the
good
first place.
luck.
He posted like
Steve,
5
I'm
times
my
a
friend.
minute.
Does
Yeah,
everyone
bro,
want
he would
to
post some insane
Not
stuff.
my friend.
I want to drink.
You want to drink? Drink?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm good.
Drink? Drink?
But
Josh cheated on Claire, sent $15.
No, I didn't.
You guys know what we just skipped, and now Mr. Bass is asking her if he wants to drink.
Move on.
Does everyone see how bad this is?
Okay, I'm getting us drinks.
He made the smart decision.
All of my
still
She must know his history a little bit.
No, she's. They keep saying you're 17. You're not. You're 21, right? How would she have OnlyFans if she's 21?
Why do I wake up after drinking and I have the shakes?
only your
Why am I so
Yeah.
shaky?
I like to shake.
You know, like I'll
Dude, that
wake
look-
up and
Why
I get my
can't I
hand out
feel
and
my
I'm
legs?
shaking.
How organically we just do great content with little playing shit.
Why do
That would have some
Oh,
comedic timing to it.
Because Josh is that good.
Why do people shake when they drink alcohol?
Josh is a stinky
How
dog
come-
boy sent
how come when
$15.
I-
Josh, when was the last time you brushed those
Why
Well,
do my
I think with
hands
Josh,
and
breath
feet
got us
hurt
smell
reading
like
his
shit.
neuropathy line for the 1 millionth time, I think it's time to move on to the guy who's also very good at repeating himself. But typically, it's not as annoying, and it's kind of funny. It's pretty annoying, but it's got some comedic value to it every now and then. Just how ridiculous he is, and that is the crooked eye samurai himself, Cyrax. You know, in this one, Cyrax just wants to sue everybody. Again, it's with these lolcows, and they're like, all right, I've got 0 money. I will not work. I refuse to work, but I'm going to sue people. And last time Cyrax was threatening to sue people, he was asking all of his fans for $100 so he could get a lawyer. I don't know what lawyer costs $100, but I don't think he would do the best job.
Exactly. All right, let's see. Oh, I got it. All right, here we go, folks. I think this may be, he probably talks about suing in this one, but I don't know if this one's specifically about the suing. This is his newest one. Like, this is one that I caught right. I don't even know if I told you this, Chilla, but this one, I think it might have been posted even today. Shit, dude. He was going off in this one. Let's check it out. He probably does talk about suing. I know he's been talking about that a lot. But I know he talks about, like, the reason that I made, like, threats towards you guys is because you deserved it. Like, he talks about how people are harming him and why he did what he did.
What up, y'all? Solid says one time only, dude.
For the millionth time, chat. But just one time and one time only.
To Nicholas C. Beagler, aka Music Biz Marty, you just need to fuck off, dude. Like, seriously.
This one's pretty good, folks.
Like, do you really think I fucking think about you? Hell no.
Oh, yeah, he starts calling him gay.
Like, what's
He's
funny
like,
to me
I
is
really
you
think
actually
that
think that
Music
I
Biz
give a
Marty
fuck
might be gay.
about what you say,
We're
but I
starting that one
don't.
again. Pause it for half a second, because I remember, I think it was Tangerine Cat, if I'm not mistaken. It was during that time, Strawberry Sunshine or Tangerine Cat, when they were like troll dating Cyrax. One of them said that Cyrax literally talks about Marty 70 to 80% of the day. Like, this dude is always on Cyrax's mind, and he's going to come out here and say, "You think I think about you at all? Once? I mean, I may be making a stream about you right now, but it's not congruent. You know, I don't think about you none, Marty. Now, please let me back on your stream."
Exactly, dude. It is. It's projection. Like a lot of people in the comments are saying, it's projection, dude. Like this guy sits here and he talks about how how Marty is obsessed with him. Marty is obsessed with him. Marty can't leave him alone. When in reality, all he does is sit there and think about Marty all day, make videos about Marty. It's pretty wild. Like, I don't know how this dude can sit here and say anybody else is obsessed with him. Doesn't make any sense. Most of the time, people aren't even thinking about him. He's the one that engages with them and they just reply.
Unless a storm is coming, then Sally's being focused. She's got to help the boy out.
I want to know, Marty, is why do you continue to do this fucking ass stupid shit that you do, man? Like, why can't you just leave me the fuck alone and go do something else, motherfucker? Like, seriously, man. You've been fucking with me for 8 goddamn years, bro. It's time to move the fuck on. Do something else. Stop fucking with me when I ain't done shit to you, man. You say that I've done shit to you. And yeah, I'll admit I have done shit to you. I'll admit I've said some shit. I've made some threats, but you want to know what? You earned those motherfucking threats. You brought those on. Everything I did to you, you motherfucking earned, bro. Every single one of those things I said to you over the 8 years that I've known your ass, you earned every single insult, every single threat that I have thrown your fucking way. You have earned those motherfucking
yeah, he starts
threats.
picking the scabs somewhere in this
If
video.
anything, the one thing that you've earned above all else is a goddamn ass beating, bro. That's what you really earned.
3/3/23, you know, we're getting close to the
thing that gets me
the
is
anniversary, everybody, you
This
know.
is the one question that you still have not answered that I deserve a fucking answer to. Why did you fucking target me since day one, man? Like, out of the hundreds of fucking bad people that you could have possibly gone after, like Tony the Black Dragon Lord, White Bowser, Anaconda Sin, and more recently,
Now, everybody, I've heard a
sat there
rumor
in your Discord and ran your mouth.
Tony the Black Dragon has passed away. Now, I don't know. I really don't know. If anyone in the chat can tell me, like, if they can confirm or deny that, I would like to know, because it's been floating around for a while, and I just can't get a concrete answer on it.
Yeah, did you have you ever heard of that guy Hard Rock Nick?
I have not.
So he was this crazy dude. He was like this low-cow old man who would, like, you know, he put makeup on and try to make himself look real, like, I don't know how to explain it, but he was basically having a midlife crisis, so he would try to make himself look younger. That's a good way to put it. So he would put like makeup on and he would get his eyebrows done and all that stuff. And he was just a really eccentric guy. He would like always talk about his sexuality and how women are doing this, that, and the other to him, and how he has a bunch of money. And he'd wear these like fake chains and all this, you know, fake designer or whatever. So basically he was a low-cow. And apparently people have been saying that he might have passed away. I don't know if that's true or not, but like it's been speculated that he passed away due to, you know, he was at a range and, you know, he did some stuff at the range and he missed the target. Let's just say that he missed the target, the intended target. I mean, maybe not his intended target, but the target you're supposed to hit. So anyway, homie supposedly passed away. I don't know if anybody can confirm this, but it's pretty crazy stuff. I think we should get on that, Chilla, make a video on that, because that would be good, or maybe cover it in a live stream, because the story of Hard Rock Nick is a wild one.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've heard of him, or maybe I've just seen clips, or make a video on, of course. But you know, that reminds me to mention something to you guys real quick. On the next week's Barnyard, if you guys haven't seen the new lolcow Little Oxy, this guy's just a horrible rapper who's made about 3 unalive threats towards me. in diss songs in the past like couple of days. So, I thought it was only fitting that we hold a diss track competition at the end of the next Barnyard. So if you guys, want to make a diss track on Little Oxy, that's a talent you possess, or you just want to clown on a lolcow a little bit, feel free to send me a message on X. Send me what you got, and I'll be sure to listen, and we'll include it on the next Barnyard.
Yep.
Who I was defending, who I later on learned from a very, very reliable
I'm excited.
source.
Gonna get to see the Little Oxy diss tracks. It's gonna be
by the
very
way,
nice.
I've got a few of them so far, guys, and some really good ones. Little Oxy, his rap career ended before it began. What a shame. What a shame. Shouldn't have been talking to minors though. Dang it, Little Oxy. He reminds me a lot of Cyrax, guys. He's one of the dumbest lolcows you'll ever come across.
Are we still taking any submissions, or are we full there, Chilla?
No, I'll take as many as we could get, unless it like overflows, then maybe we might have to do like a little picking and choosing, but I don't see that, So
yeah.
for right now, I'll make an announcement if things change on my channel, and I'll have a Lemur make a community post about it too if we have to. But for right now, anyone, send them in.
All right, send in your submissions, folks. We're still taking your submissions for the Little Oxy diss tracks, and even if you don't know much about Little Oxy, watch one of the videos. I'm sure you don't need to know that much. It's pretty basic, right? watch one of Chilla's videos on Little Oxy, see what he's all about, and I'm sure you can come up with a goofy little song. It don't got to be nothing too serious, right? We're just looking for something comedic and shit.
Yeah, just as long as Little Oxy might think of just something.
Yeah, just something to piss him off.
Tara Live, fuck you fucking defending little bitch.
No, you cannot use.
Bro, why don't you go after any of them?
People are crazy. John, chill.
Why don't you go after any of them, motherfucker? Why you gotta fuck with me? Why don't you go after any of them? It don't make sense. Because before 2017, motherfucker, I didn't fucking know you from a goddamn hole in the wall, man. I didn't know who you were.
That's almost a 10-year relationship.
Hold on, brother.
Why you decided to target me.
How do I?
It's funny. You say that I'm delusional. You say that I'm a horrible person, but yet my fucking YouTube channel and every channel I make shows
you were
otherwise.
slow on that one, brother.
Everything I did to rage out, your punk ass fucking pushed me to. You pushed me to those breaking points. You caused me to attempt 2 different times. You caused me to rage out. You caused me to get sick. All this shit that I'm dealing with medically, you fucking caused. I didn't do it to myself. I didn't come up on your panel and say, hey, fuck with me all you want. I never once said that shit, bro.
I'm hiding people I don't
Not
even mean to
once
hide.
Did I ever say that shit? So what I want to know, Marty, and I want a real ass fucking answer. I want you to go on your fucking bitchy ass fucking channel.
See, he's building up to get on panel. He's ready, folks. He's already telling Marty to make response videos and shit to him, like respond to him on live stream and shit. He's building up for it. Chilla, didn't you say he already went on there for a second not too long ago?
No. He went on this guy. I think his name's Fred Boy Blue. If I remember correctly. Yeah, he went on this Fred Boy Blues podcast, and they were basically just glazing them guys. Like, I have never, and I'm serious about this, I've never seen Cyrax get on a live stream and just people respect him. He has like 4 or 5 people and they're, yeah, Cyrax, your music is great, and you have tons of fans, and I wish I was in your shoes. You guys can take that how you will, whatever they want, what's going on in theirs. So they talked to him for a minute, and then all of a sudden, here comes William Glory Hole. And William's like, well, let me on panel with you guys. And as soon as Cyrax sees that, he's like, no, we're not doing that today. No, people have been nice to me, but I'm not talking to William Gloriole today. I'm out of here. So he dips off live stream. And that was about the extent of Cyrax's paneling so far.
Yeah, he's almost ready. He'll be on there soon.
Turn your face cam on because we all know what the fuck you look like. I want you to go on to your fucking channel and I want you to put your face camera on and I want you to explain to everybody how you set me up, why you set me up, and why you decided to do it to try to isolate me. And why it is that you targeted me since day one. I don't know you like that. You don't know me like that. So what in the hell makes you think you had the right to target me, man? Because I ain't ever done a goddamn thing to you. Everything I've done to you was brought on by you attacking me. By you doing all this shit to me. So my question is this. Why'd you do it? Why the fuck did you feel like you had to target me, man? Oh, and by the way, your little fucking thing that you posted up in your Discord server, I already let my fiance know about, and she's not buying your fucking shit. I already showed her the screenshots of what you were planning, and guess what? She don't buy your fake ass bullshit. Neither does anybody else, bro. So what I don't understand is why is it so hard for you to just
be right
shut
back,
the
homies.
fuck up, keep my goddamn name out of your fucking mouth and off your fucking channel, and go fuck with somebody that actually fucking deserves it? Like, I don't know, bitch ass whore Kate Peters, aka Mass Bitch Troll Mafia, or your little boyfriend William Gloryhole. Or like I said, Tony the Black Dragon Lord, Anaconda, White Bowser, Terra Alive. Why don't you go after any of them, bro? Why don't you go after those people? Those are motherfuckers that have actually done bad shit. Those are actual real ass fucking convicted.
Bro, he acts like what he does isn't bad. Did I see some movement? I feel like I seen some movement, but oh, this cut fell over. That's what
Those are
happened.
actual real ass fucking convicted.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I thought a rat passed by. I was like, oh shit, another rat. Anyway, you really are like a PDF file. You are one, bro. It doesn't make any sense to say that you're not one. That's what you are. He
literally told Anaconda Sins that he was one, and that he just denies it. So, like, in his own words. And he told Tibbs the exact same thing, too. Like, if Cyrax thinks he's in, like, a private corner, like, where no one is going to hear him, he'll say it out loud, just like Jupiter the Hybrid. But, like, when he's on camera and he's, like, trying to defend himself, oh, no, none of that ever happened. But when he's talking to his friends, oh, yeah, that's who Cyrax is. That's one of his personality traits. He's a sick goblin man.
Yeah, he thinks he's fooling everyone, too.
Criminals, man. Those are motherfuckers that have actually done bad things. But yet, you choose to go after me. Why? Because I look different? Because I'm different from everybody else? Well, sorry, motherfucker. I can't help how I was fucking born, dude. I can't help that I was.
Honestly, the look thing probably keeps some people from watching you, Cyrax. You'd probably be more people going at you if it wasn't for the looks.
Because by all medical standards,
it victimizes him.
I shouldn't even be alive right now, dude.
Oh, here we go. The real,
by all real technical standards,
I shouldn't even be here,
be alive right now. I should be dead. I was born 1 pound 10 ounces, with 1 kidney and 1 very severely underdeveloped lung, with a 1% chance of survival.
No one cares.
Here I am, 34 years fucking later,
No
trying
one
to put
cares.
good out into this world, and
He's a
trying to
huge
actually
number
help
two.
people that go
Oh,
through the same shit that I go
why
through.
doesn't he understand that no one
But yet,
cares?
here you and your little boyfriend come fucking up my shit for what? Because you
does
think
do
it's
that, doesn't
funny?
he?
Because you want views? Dude, give it up, Marty. You are nothing anymore. You may have been something 8 years ago, but now you ain't shit.
Oh, is that confirmation of
proved
8
to you
years? Is it
over the
now
last
8
4
years,
months that I
Marty?
could take away your
It
career.
won't be as
And
iconic
I
as
have.
7.
I mean, dude,
8
look at your
years,
chat.
Marty. That just doesn't have the same ring to it.
People were correcting
7
me.
years.
I said he was being trolled for 7 years. They're like, nah, it's 8 now. You got to change it. It's 8
Yeah, it's
years,
8.
Marty. 8 years.
No one believes your bullshit, dude.
Almost a decade. In 2 years, guys, are we going to be saying a decade, Marty? How
It's
crazy
been a
will that be?
decade.
Like, no one's buying your fucking
I don't know if
bullshit
Cyrax is
anymore, dude.
gonna be around that long.
Quite
Let's just say
honestly,
that.
you need to
Plot
grow
armor,
the
guys.
fuck up.
Plot around longer than you think.
I mean, come
Like a
on,
blade.
dude. You got a case going against you here in literally a few days against my boy CIA Hole. But yet, you
Bro's
don't
got
give a
shit
fuck
falling
about
out of
that.
his mouth. He's got like teeth particles
And while we're on
shit.
the subject, bro, what do you think the courts are
Right,
going to
his-
say
his
when they
teeth
see
are
your
getting really
disturbing
bad.
behavior?
Ed gave
You're
one
going to be
to
under
Magoo
fucking
here
watch.
because he's definitely missing another tooth or two.
Yeah, he also seemed to like punch or kick a hole in his closet here. I don't know if that's always been there, but it's like a little dent there. I don't know if he raged out and like hit it with his little katana sword or whatever.
Dude,
But he's not too
you're going to
concerned
be
about
being
losing.
watched like a fucking
To,
hawk,
you know,
bro.
he's waiting till he's 50-some years old and he'll start teething again. Teething like a baby.
Teething, yeah, I'm teething, I swear. Exactly, brother. You're gonna go to the Papachu route.
If we're not,
Do
if
you
we're
not
already
understand
there,
that?
He was homeless. I couldn't imagine the insanity he'd be spewing.
And what I don't understand is why is it so hard for you to leave people alone when they say to leave them alone? Because, bro, I'm out here doing my own thing, working on my music, doing gameplay videos for my son and my fans and the people that want to see me do cool shit.
It's like 2 people.
That's all I'm doing. I'm not bothering you. I'm not bothering William. I'm not doing shit to nobody. I ain't out here doing stupid shit like you claim I'm doing. Because every single thing you claim I'm doing has been proven to be false. Every fucking time, dude. Every fucking time. It has been proven to be false. Every made up person, every made up fake ass contract, every artist that you create, it's all fake, dude. You say that I'm the delusional one, but yet I think it's pretty clear, Marty, who the delusional one here is, and it ain't me, dude. It's you, man. It's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's
You're
Marty.
the delusional one. You're the narcissistic
Even
asshole.
though he's the one who's got tricked
You're the
by
one that
all
needs
that
the
fake
help.
stuff.
You're the one that needs to be locked up. You're the one that needs to be thrown in the goddamn psych ward and never let out, dude. Like I said, man, my channel has nothing to do with you. If it did, then I can see why you would make a video on me. But guess what? It don't. It ain't got nothing to do with
It really
you.
does. You're
If
part of
anything,
the circus, bro.
I'm out here living out my dreams, doing gameplay videos, working on my music, hanging out with my son, hanging out with my fiance, hanging out with my best friends, hanging out with my family, doing my job.
Bro, you don't physically hang out with anybody. You do it all online. Everybody you know is through the internet. What do you mean? Maybe the only person you're hanging out with is Ed and Sally. That's it, bro. But you're not hanging out with these people. You're just talking to them online. I mean, come on, bro.
Lemur, do you know his girlfriend's history?
Yeah, I think I seen a post from some kind of archive channel, and they were talking about how bad of a person she is. She's pretty wild, right?
Yeah, she's very similar to Cyrax, and she's a real person, guys, for once. And you know, as crazy as she comes across as what I've read about her, this one might be for real for once. This girl like lost both of her children because she refused to take care of them because she spent all of her time online, and she got kicked out of her sister's house because she wouldn't get off live stream and talking to Cyrax and refused to take care of her 5-year-old, which is the kid Cyrax is saying is his son now. Even though that girl, I'm pretty sure, as of right now, has zero contact with that kid. He's staying with. Oh no, that's my mistake, guys. Because that girl's sister kicked her and the kid out. So yeah, Cyrax probably does have contact with them. As tragic as that is, yeah, this person Cyrax is dating is just about as bad as him. This could be like a Jessica Boyle situation if it continues on.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if she'll come out and meet Cyrax for, you know, an undisclosed amount of money.
And not fucking with people. But yet all you want to do is fuck with people. Why? Because you think it's funny to fuck with people? No, it's not. It's fucking childish and it's fucking stupid, dude. And quite frankly, you need to grow the fuck up. You and William both seriously need to shut the fuck up, grow the fuck up, and get real ass jobs outside of YouTube. Because clearly y'all motherfuckers ain't made for this shit. I
don't think you're made for it. They seem to be doing just fine.
Far longer than you have, Nick. And far longer than you have, Steve Oscar. Or Steve Oscar,
that's a new one
however
for me,
you want to say it. I
Steve
imagine he's just a troll we all know.
Steve
I
Ascar.
initially started my
I
very
haven't heard that
first
name
YouTube
before.
channel in 2008 and uploaded my very first video in 2009.
That's crazy.
He just spits out these fake names
So
like
I've
so
literally
casually,
been doing
bro.
this for over a decade. Well over a fucking decade. And not once have I ever seen a more fucking dumbass.
You know what's crazy?
Piece of human shit.
He was
than
like,
you, Nick.
We was clowning Tophia for making $180 a month
someone
TikTok.
so fucking delusional.
But Cyrax hasn't made
so
$180
in my
his
life.
entire decade of his career, so-called career on the internet.
Exactly.
I mean,
I
I
have
wonder what
never
that
seen someone
medallion,
so
Cyrax medallion would be worth.
with what another
melted
man's
down,
doing.
like $3.
That shit ain't.
He
That
might have
ain't
made
normal,
$190,
bro.
I think he would have to pay somebody to take that from him. Shit.
That shit ain't normal, dude.
Oh yeah. Because it's a cursed item now. It has to be.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I can't pronounce your name, but yo, to the dude that's putting the 100s in the chat, in your mind,
I can't
dude,
read your name.
in your
I don't
honest
have the
opinion,
capacity.
and I want your honest, straight up opinion. I don't want no fucking
Listen,
blowing
guys,
smoke up my
have
ass.
you ever heard
I
that
want your
before
genuine,
in
honest
Cyrax's
opinion, bro.
streams?
In your mind,
That just leads me to
is
believe
what Marty's
Cyrax has
doing.
only had one
Does that
positive
sound
comment
normal
this
to you?
entire time. He goes through these rants. He finally
Like, does
seen
that
one.
shit
He's like,
sound
get
normal
that
to you,
guy
bro?
right there.
Worrying about what another man's doing
Tell him
all
how
the
I'm
fucking
right.
time, 24/7, forging his name on fake ass documents, taking his shit, taking his music, taking his videos, and re-uploading them just to fuck with him, and then sitting there doing all this stupid shit. Does that sound normal to you, man?
Making a list, checking it twice, finding out who's naughty or nice. Does that sound normal to you?
Because in my head, that,
And it's always
that don't add
him.
up.
It's always Cyrax on the naughty list. It just so happens he always does degenerate stuff in between. But
Exactly, dude.
Hey, he's one of us
It
Santa's
really
elves,
does
so he's
sound
exempt.
gay. And honestly, I'm not wondering if
And his
Marty is
goblins.
gay.
One of his goblins,
I'm
yeah.
honestly not wondering if he is.
He's the one who stacks coal in the stockings. Well, he used to, but Cyrax isn't allowed in the houses anymore.
Then you don't see me going around and obsessing over what he says. No. Whenever I see
It's
something
literally
going
what's
on,
happening.
I deal with it, then I move on. And I go back to doing my own shit. But for real, dude. Like, Marty, I'm making this video to let you know that you need to fucking stop, dude.
You made
Your
like
behaviors.
this is probably like the 17th. No, that's way too low. This is probably like the 100th video he's made referencing Marty, right? Like way over that too. Shit, that might even be a low figure. It might even be way more than that. But anyway,
Year, that's probably an acceptable number.
Yeah.
Last year. We'll go last year too,
Okay.
since it's the beginning of this one.
So it doesn't make any sense for him to sit here and be like, this is the last time. It's not the last time. You're going to make a bunch more videos. You're going to go on panel and the cycle's going to start all over again. How does he not notice that? Like 2 videos ago, that was supposed to be the last video, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, unless Nova takes the Jaeger bomb, for the week's over with next week. I mean, we'll probably see Cyrax again.
Yep.
This is far from over.
Going on with that, Novine. You gotta come through, Nova. Nova should make a live stream and see if he can compete with us.
He should, he tried with Kiwi and Smokey. We're probably easier targets, Nova. You got to come for our head, bro. You got to take it off clean, man. And honestly, I was thinking about the Jaeger bomb, Lemur. And, that's a little strong for Nova's first drink. So he's always getting tomatoes. And I always see chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but these just look absolutely disgusting. But I always see him in the gas station. These like Bud Light Clamato drinks. That might be a little more fitting for you, Nova. So go ahead and shotgun one of those Bud Light Clamatos, and we'll see what happens from there. You might get the inspiration to clean your house, or you and your mom getting kicked out. But what's the chances of that, Nova? And who cares? You already take, what is it called? Gas station showers. You're fit for that life, dude.
Exactly.
It's not normal.
And the Chew Cruiser always has an extra seat.
What you're
bro.
doing is not normal human behavior, nor is it okay. And same with you, William. Your behavior ain't normal either, dude. Sitting there always fucking going at me for what reason, bro? Because you want to see me suffer?
Nova, I will delete. Me and Chilla will both delete each and every video that we have on you if you let us both have a date with your hot mom. I don't know, like we can do both like at one time, or we can do like separate dates, but like, you gotta let us know, man. You gotta speak to us about that. And then we'll probably think about it. Well, once either one of us becomes your stepfather, then, we'll have to delete the videos, right? But yeah.
Fuck you.
Nova's been really sketchy since that stalker of his interviewed his mom. He's
and
very
as for you, William, I can ask you the same question. Why the fuck do you feel like you have the right to go after me, man? I ain't never done shit to you, motherfucker. I don't even know you from your name to a fucking hole in the ground. So what makes you think you have the right to come at me when I ain't ever done shit to you, man? And if I have done something to you, man, then fucking tell me what I did or what I supposedly did. Because last time I checked, I ain't done shit to you, man. I'm over here minding my own business.
For people to say you're a predator, Cyrax,
doing my gameplay
videos, back to the same rhetoric.
Doing my vocal cover streams, uploading my own music, working on my own music. So, how is what I'm doing bothering you? That's what I don't get, William. How is...
Yeah.
Sally yells at him, enough, Cyrax.
Exactly.
Quit.
Apparently it was like 5 a.m. or something like that, and he was waking up Sally with his
Yeah, I think
screaming. So that's it, guys. I
She
mean,
is.
yeah, you were gonna say?
Oh yeah, I was just about to say it's been so long. Cyrax has been off stream for such a fat minute. She's finally got like what 3 months of restful sleep. It just got woken up by this nightmare of it going on again. It's probably got to be the worst night of her life in a long time.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, folks, on that note, that's it for this week's Barnyard. We will be back again next week. The lives will be a common occurrence now. We got the whole setup going on. Everything's good. There's still some kinks to work out as far as like the live streaming, but I think we got real far in this one and everything turned out pretty good. You have any closing words, Chilla? You got anything new going on?
Oh yeah, you guys can go check out the Topia video I just made if you Meltdown as well, and if you just haven't watched the homeless stuff, homeless stuff. If you just haven't watched the Meltdown in general, and also make sure to watch the little Oxy interview and also the documentary on him if you want to catch up for the diss track competition next week. That's pretty good, and also make sure to check out Leap and Lemur's video on Cyrax. That one was amazing. Cyrax, oh god, and then, oh man, excuse me guys, I got choked up for a second. I was just thinking about how horrible the situation must have been Sally as she was cleaning up after Cyrax. But yeah, the video is absolutely amazing. You guys should go check that out as well. And I guess that's the end for the Barnyard. Any closing statements, Lemur?
Nah, I had fun. This was a really great Barnyard, and I think there's going to be a lot more to come. A lot more great things to come, guys. Be prepared for that little Oxy the little Oxy diss track. The little Oxy diss tracks. Be prepared for those, folks. Anyway, that's it for today's Barnyard. See y'all in the next one. Peace.